That's why I said people gonna be people.
This is true.
And it's still going on. Oh, look.
So the intro first of all, the intro restarted and then it just stopped. Like, what's going on?
That's what I'm trying to find out now.
And then I see the Wi-Fi bars. You know, it ain't good when you see the Wi-Fi bars.
You know what's funny? I don't know why we see the Wi-Fi bar and we're hardwired.
The Wi-Fi bar.
Yeah, Wi-Fi bar was it.
That was a little wild. You know, like,
it was short as that dude from Soup.
you know what? There it is again. Look.
You know what?
I need you little niggas to grow up.
Bathroom.
You ain't got no time.
I don't. Well,
These two is childish together. Have you noticed that?
Who'd that be?
very.
It's like your aunt and uncle.
Right.
You know,
They're the backyard barbecue gang.
Hey, you know, I'm
Party ain't a party
actually
when
very-
we don't come through.
that's right.
If we don't come through, ain't no party. Right, my empty simpy and shit.
Y'all been drinking?
Water.
You know what,
Got
Juan?
that
This
water.
is our replacement.
Fact.
That's it. I'm cool with it.
Who that?
Y'all.
Can we get the intro, man?
Or you just gonna let the backyardians run things?
I don't know. I'm just waiting.
Hey, London, baby, what's going on?
Hey,
London on the track.
Where you at?
Hopefully somewhere recovering from her like wild ass adventures that she be writing about on Facebook.
Well, she said something. She doing phase 2 of the where you at text.
Oh yeah, it's like the Hunger Games in her comments, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Niggas ain't falling through. Like what the fuck? How you fuck that up?
Like niggas showed up like, Rue, I sacrifice this tribute. It's like, yo. So like women on Facebook is
I'm about to
like,
pull up. Oh shit.
have you ever seen the okie doke and niggas still fall for the okie doke?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
you look at it, you be like, I know exactly what's gonna happen.
No,
and you
yeah.
know exactly what's gonna
And then
happen.
it's like a SpongeBob.
And then you still fucking do that goofy ass shit.
We just fell for the okie doke last night. That's what I was just
You will not bring E and J in this motherfucker.
Absolutely.
irk and jerk.
Absolutely. not.
Oh wow. You gonna put
Okay,
both
now
of
my
them niggas?
phone is
Right.
because I don't know how to y'all know I don't know how to work no fucking iPhone. I thought I cut the volume off.
Oh, there's a switch on the side. You gotta.
Oh, so me pushing the button down until I see
Yeah,
it does nothing.
Sometimes
It just turns the sound down, but notifications will still come through.
Ah, got it.
The switch puts it on vibrate.
In the meantime, while y'all waiting for the show to
Yes.
start,
So-
Sarita and I will sing hits from the 90s.
Please don't.
All right, what are we gonna do?
Didn't y'all lose last
They
night?
fought for
No,
it.
they
No,
won.
no,
Y'all won?
stop.
Okay.
Who drinks that? You would be surprised. I be drinking E&J, but it's not my choice.
She be irking and jerking. While perking.
That's a wild ass triple threat match.
Who was on that last night?
Not too much. I've been living a wild life.
That
Hey.
motherfucker.
Yeah. Hey, so I want to thank you guys for tuning in to this week's episode of Hoecially Awkward. If this is your first time joining us, I'd like to properly introduce myself. I am your host and favorite motivational speaker, Mimi Summer 100, or Summer Walker if you're nasty.
And most of y'all are nasty.
Absolutely.
No, that's just the tagline we've added.
Or if you follow me on social media, as you know, I've also been money making Mitch the past couple. Nigga, I'm tired. We are joined by my co-host. We got the classic man, Mr. Tone Deaf, in the building. This is the man behind the magic. He puts the intro and shit together. He give my videos, and he do all the tech shit.
Yo, my nigga, this is like the biggest praise you have ever given me on a show.
I'm in a good mood.
I see that. Let me go ahead and ride this out there.
Yeah, I wrote it out. That's why I'm in a good mood.
You know what? High two. High two. Because the other day I came into work. Gleeful, I bought the whole team donuts.
Ooh. Relations.
Commercial. No, I feel like I'm back on the mic. Hey man, nothing like being on the mic.
Shout out to Kiva the Diva for coming through last night.
Then we are also joined by the narcissist pod guy Juan.
Man, sit your dumb ass down.
Hey, Juan.
You look extra light skinned today.
It's getting colder outside.
That's wild.
It's wintertime.
I know.
Yeah, we're
Winter
losing
time.
our pigmentation.
Yeah, wintertime, I brighten up a little bit.
This is the season of the sugar cookies.
What?
And
Yeah,
that's when y'all started looking
It was
like
like you
hell
can
at
take
your
that so
cookie
many
shit.
ways.
The almost brown people start to fade.
Right.
Hey, leave us alone, okay?
You almost-
Season
you
of the
almost
sugar
brown.
cookies.
That's why I had
That
to
is
put some bronzer on before I
Y'all
left
in
the
there
house.
looking
so I
like
really was looking
Like Fat Albert characters
Right.
fading.
Then we are joined by the lovely Sarita. She comes in every single week and deals with our bullshit. So she definitely needs a round of applause for that because she's not even obligated to be here. Well, okay, it's one of those things where it's understood, don't need to be explained. So she is kind of obligated. I just ain't told her that yet. Kind of how our resident hostage Tomas became a part of the Hoecially cast. Mr. Essential, if you will.
We gotta find you another song.
nope. That's it.
I don't know why that is even the selection, but
It was just there.
it was there. All right.
Yeah.
No, my fault.
I can't have no like hardcore woo or some shit. Like no.
Push and pick.
I
Cause-
can't.
You want some Nas or something?
you technically
to make you feel better.
the only Nas song that will be played on this board is "If I Ruled the World." So if that's not what you want, then
I'm
just
highly,
leave it to push and pick.
That's
highly
probably the-
disappointed.
That's probably like the last bottom
Right,
of
like, I'm
songs that
highly
his
disappointed.
whole
It
report.
can
That's
be
your go-to.
you owe me.
I'll
that
take you on me.
Hate that fucking song.
Where your chain at?
She is. Keita says she's a vibe. First time meeting her, I enjoy her. She definitely is. Like she just clicked. Like can't win. I'm like, you know what? She finna be a cast member and don't even know it yet. And here we are. Manifestation.
Yes.
Mm,
real.
That's a sick ass
This
manifesto.
This nigga is constantly at work.
More
Look.
ha looking ass.
Always.
So
Always. When I say nigga shoot till his motherfucking arm hurt,
Constantly at
Man.
work.
hey, you miss 90% of the shots that you don't take.
Steph Curry with the shot.
Man, step back game is crazy.
Go up and just fade back.
Right. This is it. Chucking it up there.
This nigga is at work.
listen.
You think you average a triple double?
Good double with high numbers in the rebound section.
Numbers in the rebound. So he catching it right off the glass.
He definitely catches him off the glass.
I feel
I've definitely watched him catch it off the glass.
sometimes you got to be in the right spot. You gotta be
Pay
right
attention when
position.
Trey roll in.
Fam.
Watch.
Mhm.
Watch him work magic.
Behind the back 3-6 niggas is an and one player out here.
I miss a good and one game.
Yeah, we do.
Man, fuck one.
Shit, damn.
Women's volleyball.
Yo,
That shit is intense, nigga.
Intense.
College volleyball games is fucking intense. Nothing like that bullshit I used
You
to
want me
have
to pull up the
you know,
video?
I'm so glad this was last season. Oh, I'm so glad.
Hey, Loki.
And then she wanted to take her fucking senior pictures in her volleyball jersey. Why?
Yo,
That
that,
baby
not too
love.
much on my little cousin,
Why?
man. Stop calling my little cousin trash, bro.
It wasn't just her; they was trash as a unit.
Yeah, the whole team suck.
And now this is how. Now this was racism at its fucking finest because it was this one white girl. They call her Bama, and
White girl.
she was tall white girl. She's right here at the fucking net, and it's like she don't know what she's doing at the net. Like you were the tall motherfucker. You were supposed to make sure
Like,
that
just be
she
like
don't,
this.
you know,
That's all you
just
need to
block.
Hands
Block.
up. Hands
That's
up.
like
do. Right.
so. There is another, and I feel bad because I typically don't remember kids' names.
As
Okay,
you shouldn't.
if I remember your name, it means you're really good or you're really bad. Okay,
You
so
don't remember
That-
mediocre?
You don't remember mediocre.
but
You don't
one
remember
kid, I
number two.
told y'all, girl Demaya. Like people probably thought that I was Demaya's mom
Yo,
because you got a black lady yelling, "Let's go, Demaya!" Because she was killing that shit out there. She was fucking killing
But
it.
not your own daughter.
if I was your
Like
kid,
that,
I'd have looked in the stands like, "Hey, yo, man, you gotta relax, chill out, not too much."
I think they probably figured out, oh, that must be your daughter because she only pulls out her phone and record when that kid comes on the court. For
Plus, y'all
two
look just
rotations.
alike.
2 rotations. Fucking
Two
look.
rotations.
So listen.
I thought she was good in the beginning
Listen. And that's why I don't understand what happened.
because I remember her being good. I remember her serving up a whole game. Nonstop.
She was look because they couldn't when she was serving, niggas could not get that shit back over. So she was getting them all their fucking points. I don't know what the fuck her coaches was on where they wasn't letting her serve this year. But that chick, they had the nerve to say that the chick that be just at
Bama.
the fucking net.
She the best player?
Yeah. I said absolutely the fuck not. I know it ain't my kid, but I know it ain't her. It's goddamn Demaya, damn it.
Shout
Talking
out
about
to
she was
shout
the
out to
best.
Demaya.
Is
Shout
Demaya
out
the
to
LeBron
Demaya.
James of volleyball?
Gotta be.
Because let me tell you, one thing Demaya was gonna get some hops and hit that motherfucking ball. So as soon as they thought some shit was coming, she was spiking that shit.
Man, I watched that one video of them playing volleyball.
Bama hits the ball into the net and then it drop on ours. What the fuck is you doing? Talking about she the best.
You be in the crowd
I'm so
like
happy the season over, bro.
you was in the crowd like boo, tomato, 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 tomato.
I was like,
Boo that woman. Boo.
say, man, get your bum ass off the court.
At a high school game.
Right.
Hey, man, you got
Call security.
Hey, you got you got to call kids bums sometimes, man. Get your bum ass off the
Whose
court.
kid is that?
Yo, as a parent, what do you do if you hear that though?
sub him out, ref. Sub him out. Hey, if somebody yelled that shit at mine, I'm like, hey, get a point. Like, I can't be mad at you,
What
bro.
do you do when you go to a game and you hear a parent yell "sub them out" and it's their kid?
They need a breather. They need a breather.
You can't be great at everything.
You can't.
Okay? She is amazing, talented artist. But,
Right.
you know,
But
I don't know what
athleticism,
happened.
it's just not there.
Maybe
Maybe
she
Beans
had
will
the
get
motherfucking audacity to think that I was gonna let her go to Riverside just so she can play volleyball. Imagine that if I allowed that to happen and she played the way that she was fucking playing.
Maybe she would have improved. You know, competition
Maybe
is stiff.
coaching could
I
have.
mean, is
Right.
Riverside known for volleyball?
I don't know, man.
They're pretty good.
I don't know who's known for
They wouldn't-
volleyball.
Right.
I think when I was
I
at
don't
the
either.
tournament, I think Riverside, Washington. It may have been Reagan. I think Reagan was killing shit. Not this
Reagan
year.
good at everything.
What the
Not
hell
this year,
was
though.
Reagan before?
Town of Lake.
It was Shoals Middle School or some shit. It was
Okay.
in middle school.
I'm like, this school didn't just pop up.
Ronald Reagan, right? The high school, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
I was
one.
gonna say,
Well,
kinda did.
it was once called Town of Lake High School, and I only know that because I used to do felonious shit and get in trouble there. Like
But the building used to be Shoals Middle School.
Thank
Like-
you.
Like that's I don't know where it was before, but I was like, they turned a whole middle school into a high school.
like my principal.
Did we really need any more middle
Kayla
school stuff?
said yes. Riverside has always had a good volleyball team.
Shout out.
I just never.
But
knew
I
who
also
was
feel
on
like
volleyball.
when you have a team that's
She's
established
biased.
like that, and you got
She go to
newbies
Riverside.
coming in that never really played and shit, like they don't really be giving them time to shine anyway because they be focusing on their season players. And then when the season players transition out, now you got these bum ass niggas left, i.e., School of the Arts, because you didn't let niggas get their skills up.
West Division put on plays, fam. Who told them to get into the athletic game? They don't even got a football team.
No, they got a slick ass like jazz quartet.
Yeah.
See, and that's expected.
They got soccer and hey, they soccer players cold as a motherfucker.
Because they Hispanic.
They
That's-
cold. No, it was
man.
some niggas too.
Hey, our soccer team was we was
Well,
known
they
for
was
shit
African.
like golf.
They was African. Never mind.
Right, like get it right.
we
I had
was,
to like.
we was good
I
at
had to
golf.
think. I was like,
and
no, dog
tennis.
had an accent. Never mind.
Yeah,
Retract it.
Yeah, racist. Yeah, racist.
You have to.
Are we racist or are we just realistic? Because soccer is loved by everybody but America.
Hey, the U.S.
Some of us, they
the
don't
US,
even
the
call it
US
soccer.
team for
Football.
FIFA have plenty niggas on it. Actually, the Netherlands have plenty niggas on the team.
Because
Like,
there's niggas in Netherlands.
shit.
You didn't know that? Niggas are
See,
everywhere, honestly.
Kayla got it.
Football.
Yes,
Now
in the
football-
face.
now
In the
football is
face.
Football
regular football.
will have whole fucking fights going on in the crowd.
Mhm.
And it's normal.
Well, just to recap. So,
More
y'all know
America.
that my mom's sister had passed away. We finally had the services on Thursday. I hate people in funerals that don't cut their fucking phones off.
Yeah.
Especially like they tell, even if it's not common sense, like maybe you like, all right, distraught seeing the body, or I got distracted signing the guest book, maybe you forgot. Whatever. But then
Not to be insensitive, but where the green beans at?
oh, that was coming up. I definitely smashed them green beans.
She don't love you no more, dog.
And you know when it's the funeral green beans, because when you get up there, you can see like the seeds and salt or whatever the fuck
So it's
sitting on top of
floating
them.
on top of the shit.
Like They was
Yeah,
amazing.
My condolences.
She don't care about you, bro.
I took a picture of them for you though.
Damn.
Appreciate that.
I had the meatballs. You could
Don't
get a
give
choice
a
of
fuck.
baked chicken or fried chicken. That Italian bread they had. They had a candy table and shit. I was stuffing plenty of Twix and Fruities in my pocket.
Why is there a candy
Have to
table at a
Y'all
funeral?
got me over here consoling Tomas over here because
What
he's
is-
feeling away.
I'm like, wait, hold on. We talking
But-
about funeral and stuff. And
No, I want to get back. Why is there a candy table at a funeral?
They,
Hey man, niggas are niggas.
That's how you cheer people up. Have a
That
fun
ain't
size
I can
snicker.
have some greens and I can have some
I
greens.
love
Size
funeral
Snicker.
food.
I
I'm
have
gonna have an
greens and
early
rolls.
repast for my funeral so I can taste it now. The rolls do it for me every time. It wasn't.
See
They
what I'm
didn't have.
saying?
They didn't have rolls though. They had like it was sliced Italian bread. I know it was Italian.
You so bougie
That
ass
shit was
funeral.
Listen. And if
Where
you
the rolls
knew,
at?
if you knew my family and the people that like looked around and saw I was there, you be like, this is a nice ass setup and spread for the riffraffs in attendance.
I love funeral food. Might be the wildest shit I've seen all day.
You niggas had a whole conversation about it.
Yes.
So how
Chicken.
dare you? Y'all sat here on
I-
the air,
I'm not
and we can go back and find it.
We
It was just a couple weeks ago.
about funeral food.
Yes.
Funeral food is
Stop
great.
smoking before you
Because-
come in here, bro.
Funeral food is
that's where
great
repass green
because
came from.
there's so much.
Yo, low
grease
key,
in
why
the bread.
why is nobody capitalizing on this in the
London,
market?
I just want to know if that was a pun that you said you dead ass serious because
Yeah.
we talking about funeral food.
baby shower food for me? It's
Baby-
only the
Yeah.
meatballs for the baby shower.
Yo, why is niggas
And the
not
taco salad.
capitalizing on the market? Like if a nigga had a restaurant that just funeral food.
We
'Cause
had
you
that. We
need-
talked about the
You
talked
talked
about
about
the food
that,
truck.
right.
Remember I
Food
said
truck.
it needs to be a food truck.
Did you
You're
have a
right.
name for it?
I gotta stop getting high.
Yeah.
Right.
I can't remember what it was though now.
Dead on arrival or something like that.
No, it was like shit.
We might have to go
Food
back.
to die for, some shit. It was some shit like
Yes.
that.
Yeah,
It was something that was death
It
themed.
was very,
But
very,
no,
it was very
funeral
black.
food tastes good because there is grief in the gravy. You have to,
yo,
you have
There's
to be
tears in
sad,
I'm sick of
tears,
this nigga. dog.
pain, and then you eat it like, oh my god,
It's
I
seasoned
see-
with tears, nigga.
seasoned with
Mhm.
tears.
There's grief
Extra
in the
salty.
gravy, dog. What?
There's grief in there.
Set up funeral food truck up called Dead Ass Good Eats.
That might have been some.
It was something like
close
that.
to that. It
I
was.
see
It was
posts
something.
of
It was
people-
pretty dark.
She said they are already. She see posts of people selling funeral baby shower food packages.
That's probably
Hey.
for catering though.
Yeah.
It's definitely the same shit at every one. So if you-
No,
if-
when I had with my mom's, we did all West Indian food, so we had like
That's-
jerk
look where
chicken,
y'all
all that
from.
kind of stuff like that. So
God
it's different.
dang.
They
Y'all
bark
probably had a whole freaking, seance
Yeah.
and everything.
Damn
But
near.
us.
It's wonderful.
now
Damn.
there's
Rum punch,
always
everything.
that one
Rum
Dirty
person
niggas like Wakanda.
that gets up on the mic and claims himself to be the favorite of whoever died. Right?
True.
Who
It's-
said this?
It's always that one.
Who
Bro,
said-
we don't know him.
Every,
This motherfucker was, and I love me some Aunt Pee Wee, and she would always tell me that I was her favorite. Bro, everybody, you could see motherfuckers.
Who was that?
Who is this? Who is this?
Who man's
Someone
is
is-
this?
Who man's on the mic, B?
Is that Uncle Richard's son? Who is that?
Nigga in the back. Wrap it up.
right, like this.
You know?
Yo, when niggas is like, yo, whose
Hey.
child is that?
Who kid
You
is
know,
that?
and I said, and I'm like, well, shit, I don't know. I don't be, but for mom and them, like, bro, they was on 8th Street for a long ass time. Like, nobody ever seen you walk through them fucking doors back there. Nobody knew who it was. So for mama and Gwen them to not even know, that was like,
Damn, so niggas go to funerals a lot.
Yeah.
And the only reason why don't nobody question it is because the
'Cause it's a
person's
funeral.
dead who
Right.
can't admit it.
look.
They speak
Now,
a
one
real
thing
general.
I'm
They don't say no
not a
specific.
body
Right.
viewer. Like I don't like to go
I
up
don't
and
never
see
view
the
the
body.
body.
I don't like that ingrained in here. But that would have been a moment to be like, Pee Wee, if you knew, just twitch a pinky, something. Give me some sign, because I
Just
feel
rock
like
a
this
little.
motherfucker
Just
up
rock a
here
little.
big capping because you can't say nothing.
Just a little rock. That's all I want.
You know that meme and the motherfucker looking down in the clouds like this?
Like this nigga.
Where was her kids? They
Like-
did they know him?
They was crying, nigga. I'm
They wasn't even
sad.
paying attention.
They couldn't see the lie through the tears.
I was just like, bro, I mean, what you really gonna do? No, like,
You like
Yo,
people at funerals claiming to be they like work buddies or they worked at a certain place that they had, and then they put on some memory, they add on some exaggerated memory to it, and then you can't question it. You're like, well, maybe they did work with them. I don't know what it is.
that shit was wild.
Like, bro, if you here for a plate, just sit down.
Shout out to Tarina in the comments who we are in the process of getting divorced because not only was she trying to get my loving away, I never got my plate. Oh wait, hold on.
she learned.
Look, she's like, wait a minute.
She learned.
She's like a retraction.
We finna reel it back. We finna reel it back to temporary separation. I did not.
They
eat
go.
it.
They go into they go into counseling.
Look,
Right.
They're in counseling.
Niggas always jumping out the
our
window.
pastor.
You don't even go to church.
That's why
Listen. No, so that brings me to my next point. Your grandmother.
I have nothing to do with this.
Your grandmother.
You stayed home.
I was at work.
Listen, first of all, nobody asked her. I sure will. Oh, yes. Sorry, I got excited. People listening like, what's going on?
What up,
Everybody watching
Moose the squirrel?
She made me some salmon preps. Yes, that should be slapping. But
Moose the squirrel ain't been here.
she decided, my aunt Juan's grandmother, she decided to ask her pastor to, officiate over the services.
This nigga trying to recruit for
Now
church.
my auntie, my cousin, her daughter, was going to ask her pastor, but his granny's always jumping the gun and doing shit. And she's like, well, I already asked mine. Nobody told her to do that. And what the fuck was bro talking about?
They never talk about shit.
First of all, he didn't know my auntie name.
Oh yeah, he got to go.
He didn't know her. The nigga had to go and pick up the obituary and say Patricia, because he didn't know her fucking name. And then he called her something else. I don't know if he got sidetracked and called her by her middle name or what, but that nigga definitely didn't say Patricia. Now,
He was nervous.
for my aunt Patricia, nobody called her fucking Patricia. She was Pee Wee. She was and always will be. That's Auntie Pee Wee. We don't know who the fuck Patricia is. They said
I don't know what y'all call her. I called her Patricia. Y'all called her whatever.
That's why I'm
He
her
didn't
favorite.
call her by her right goddamn. Now, how are you over a fucking funeral and don't know who you're doing the funeral for?
No, you can read the program
That's what you
Verbatim.
said you had to do.
That's what he did.
verbatim. I read the program.
But before you got started on the speech, bro, you couldn't like take a little mental picture or something,
Couldn't review
or
it.
at least have it in front. He had to walk over
wrong.
to the program, look at her name, and say Patricia Dinkins, and even if you just said Sister Dinkins, because my auntie that is still alive is the one that got you here, and that's her sister. You could have just left it as Sister Dinkins. So then we got to deal with this fucking crock up there. Then it's a whole goddamn conversation about it. Like, bro,
crock?
we are here
Yo,
to say goodbye to my auntie. And why do funerals have to turn into fucking church?
Every
So
time.
now,
a random white word.
and I'm sitting here antsy because I'm like, bro, look, I'm here to pay respects to my auntie. I had to get mama's ride and shit. So, I had to ride like the full thing out. But once bro got to talking about, and where are you going? I'm like, this is finna be a conversation about hell that I don't need to hear because I already know.
Whoop his
Like, bro.
ass.
So then this nigga wasted a good 30 fucking minutes preaching about our souls and where we are going.
You're supposed to.
With
That's
no
his job.
facts, no evidence, no nothing.
But
He
ours
just
wasn't
talking.
held in the church. It was held in Pitt's fucking funeral home.
Oh no.
Shout out to Pitts.
Pits and dip. And pit.
Mhm.
My bad.
That
You
nigga
gotta
said
chill out.
Pitts. when he did the breakdown, bro.
He's gone. Jason Pitts
Yeah.
is gone.
But that wasn't, believe it or not, like that wasn't even the highlight. The one that was like, I was the favorite. Bro, some drunk nigga got up there.
Always.
Was it
Didn't have-
was it Junior Ball?
It didn't have nothing. No, nobody knew him. Mama had that. She was like, "Who was that?" Monica finally was like, "Oh, but that's a friend of the family." What part of the family? 'Cause
Right, like not this side.
And
But,
is that
this nigga was up there stumbling. Then he got to like telling niggas to give him $1
Yeah, on the mic.
on the mic.
Yeah, I'm asking moms like, yo, why you didn't give me this commentary? Dog.
Yes.
Niggas was asking for money.
Yes, the nigga was on the mic at the funeral asking for fucking money.
So, did they give him $1?
Then he tripped, almost knocked shit over.
Damn.
Did anybody give my man's $1?
Nah. Then we finally, because we don't know what the fuck dog was talking about.
He was talking about getting
But then by the
$1.
time we make it to the repass, I'm like, bro, he was drunk before he got here. And now we got liquor at the repass. So then all of a sudden, now you got this nice decor set up, like shit is all of a sudden you hear shit popping. You think it's one of the kids, this drunk motherfuckers over here just stepping and popping on balloons. Bro, I'm like,
why ain't nobody
PTSD.
escort dog out?
they was probably too busy helping cuz he, we look up, we see commotion at the door, nigga on the floor. I'm like, that is LaVelle. It was.
It was who?
It was LaVelle.
That's a good
This
bet.
nigga showed it. What was it? 20 minutes left. Like he wasn't even there for a funeral.
Was he drunk too?
Sound like he was.
By that time, yeah.
Cause dog always faded.
But they said that he didn't. I guess he hadn't ate nothing. He hadn't been eating, and then coming and drinking like that. Cause Jeff, that nigga, he had the gallon of the Crown. Nigga, I was. So when I tell
That was a
you,
perfect sound effect.
So
Wow.
She's been in that scenario a lot.
so when I went and I kept pouring up, and then yes, he said I hate when pastors do that, trying to guilt you into getting right with the Lord. That's all it was. I'm like, nigga. So it got to that point where
What
I was
going on
daydreaming
in
about
the
shit that I shouldn't have been daydreaming about in the fucking funeral.
You
I was trying to stay
daydreaming
away.
about dick while at the
I
funeral?
was.
You disgust me.
I was.
But you're
Wouldn't be
not
the
wrong.
first time.
I was like, you're not wrong.
It's definitely that first time I've done it. But yeah, them funeral green beans, bro.
The fact that that's what the callback was horrible.
Because I can taste them.
They be fire. And and the thing about it is they be marinating all the whole damn funeral.
So,
waiting
I want to
eat
make
them with
note
great
that
repast.
Tommy
Flavor.
just said that they be fire. So Jelly Bean took home a to-go plate. And taking home this to-go plate, it was on like these little, they were really nice. They were plastic plates though, but it was like really nice, like probably like Dollar Tree plates or whatever. And she puts it in the microwave, starts a fire in my microwave, trying to heat up repast green beans and shit.
So they literally were fire.
Yes. Yes.
And they
No, for real. Sometimes at church when they clap, I think about back shots. See, London get me.
You gotta chill, fam.
London understands me.
dude, she is hilarious.
When they clap, I think about back.
She understands me.
I have a
How
love.
loud is the clap though?
I have a
That's the thing.
love hate
Right.
for London right now because that is wild, fam.
No, for real though. That's what she said. Like when she wasn't even LOLing.
So
she dead ass.
Yeah.
we are currently
I see what you did.
trying to figure out if my house is haunted.
You got people whispering at you.
Not me, Jelly Bean. So I wake up in the middle of the night to go pee, right? And as I stumble into the darkness and sit down, Jelly Bean comes rushing at me in the fucking bathroom, right? Rushing. And she grabbed me and she's like, "Ma, a man was whispering in my ear and like freaking out and shit." Now I got, I'm trying to piss. I got one eye closed, one cock trying to focus on her. I'm,
Trying to gather yourself.
I'm trying to
Trying to get
process
your bearings.
what's going
Get your
on.
bearings.
And I'm like, Jelly Bean, you fall asleep with your phone on. You be watching that weirdo YouTube shit. Like, she's like, "No, Ma, my phone was off and the TV was off. And it was a man whispering in my ear." She was like, and I had my head under the cover. Like I wasn't going to come out. She was like, and I heard you open the door. So I'm like, look, you can come sleep with me, but I'm telling you now, I'm not putting no drawers on. So,
Damn. What?
I'm not sleeping uncomfortable because
Motherfucker have a night terror.
Yeah.
Dog, you
You know,
sick nigga.
and honestly, I've done the same thing. I agree with you.
Yeah, like,
You coming in my territory now.
Right.
You have your own spot.
You're on my turf. So
In my time of comfort, you was just like, I got you, but no draws will be worn
like,
in
look,
this salvation.
like, look, what you're not gonna do is disrupt my sleep. So yeah.
Separate covers, Joe.
You don't get violated by a ghost. It's gonna be your own damn fault.
But I think the thing that pisses me off, see, she said, now see, Kayla, and this is where we differ. Kayla says, I would have packed my bags and left because nuh-uh. See, and what you're not finna do is run me up out of my motherfucking house. Because as of right now, my 3-bedroom plus bonus bedroom with finished basement ranch style house, I only pay $580 for my fucking mortgage. Have you seen the fucking economy out there? Do you know how much it is to rent? Do you know how much it is to buy something brand fucking new? I can't afford for no ghost to run me out of my motherfucking house. So unless he go pay some bills, bitch, you better go back in the wall and shut the fuck up. Don't come bothering me around this motherfucker. I already got 4 motherfuckers in here that don't pay no rent. My mama don't pay no rent. Ree don't pay no rent. Jelly Bean don't pay no rent. And the goddamn dog don't pay no rent. So if you think that you finna bring your freeloading ass in here and run some shit, you got another motherfucking thing coming. Don't fuck with me.
Talking all the shit to this ghost.
I do it all the
Talking
time.
all the shit to this ghost. He gonna have your ass.
All the time.
Literally.
He gonna have your
All the time.
He gonna be jiggling your Jeep.
And I asked, I was like, did they follow you? I was like, the motherfuckers follow you? Because I was doing Amazon deliveries and shit. And I got out. I go to deliver the package on the people portion. I come back and my rearview mirror is turned up. And before I knew, I said, don't bring your ass in here fucking with me. I said, I'm trying to pay my motherfucking bills. If you ain't taking care of these kids, go on with that bullshit. And I ain't had no more problem. I don't have no problem cussing no fucking ghosts out because I don't got no time for this bullshit. I've been through a lot of shit. All right. I am scared of spiders and centipedes in my house, not no fucking ghosts. Suck my dick.
He got out the back seat like, you're no fun.
I don't have to take this from you.
You ain't even scared, man. I'm gone.
I did not sign up for this. This is not the afterlife job I
So
wanted.
instead, he gonna go after Jelly Bean because you ain't shit. you torturing your daughter.
No, if this was after she came to me, because I'm like, look,
You think it was Ree?
we don't bother you. Don't come fucking with us. Okay? If anything, and I said that. I said, if you want to go around throwing dishes and shit, bitch, wash and dry them first. Don't nobody got no time. You making shit float in the air, dust it. Come fucking with me, nigga. Going somewhere with that bullshit.
I mean, that's a valid request.
Cause you know they love to fuck with motherfuckers. Get out.
No.
Motherfucker, you the squatter. You get out. The fuck you mean?
Fam, it's cold, bro. Shut up.
That is a legitimate question. What if you told them, no, I'm not getting out? What are they going to do? What are they going to do?
They're going to leave.
Make your life a hell.
And you know what's crazy? Because,
You're
you
not
know,
fun.
in the movie, they like
Our
to
ghost
slam
racist.
cabinets and doors and shit. You know,
Yeah,
you
so
don't
the
slam no
spiritual.
motherfucking doors in a black mama house. Because what's the first thing? You don't pay no motherfucking bills in here to be slamming my goddamn. The ghost can get it too. Fucking play with me, man. I've worked too goddamn hard to pay the bills in that bitch. I ain't going no. You go some goddamn where. I need to put that. If you go be there, your name going on that fucking chore chart in my fucking refrigerator, bitch.
Telling a ghost to vacuum is wild.
I don't
Kids
give
gonna
a
be
fuck
asleep.
what he got to do.
Whose turn was it to wash the dishes? Ghost. He ain't doing
Motherfucking Reggie, get your ass in here now.
Ghost
You know what I'm
was-
saying?
I
Fam,
told
you
him.
talking tough as fuck from the studio. It ain't no different than what I've said in the house and in the car. The motherfucker probably right here now.
She be on talking about, if you ain't paying no
Because-
bills, you get out.
No, because this not the first time. Like when I felt like weird shit in the house, and I'm like, look, you gonna have to subscribe like everybody else. You goddamn pervert. Don't be trying to get no free show.
It's an old white man or an old Asian man trying to peep in on you.
Oh, he all up in your shit. That's why he there, motherfucker.
Probably why he's still here. His unfinished business
I was
is
finna
to
say,
watch you.
Unfinished business.
Got unfinished business.
The ghost beat off.
Oh, Ma was disgusted because somebody was in the comments and was like, now, if you put that on your OnlyFans, I'm subscribing.
Dog, I was disgusted when I seen that. Like, you a wild ass boy, fam.
Mhm.
Chill out.
For fucking a ghost.
Yeah.
Yeah, you wild boy.
He want to see it.
You said dog from the scary movie. Scary movie, ghosts can get crabs. They better go. Ghost ain't got my chart. Can't touch this.
Ghost does not
This
have my
bitch.
Guess
Hey,
I'm
if
not
a ghost
fucking,
died from like a disease or something, do they have that in the afterlife still?
Damn, that's a good point.
Nah. They don't have
Like,
any
you
of the
died
stuff.
from syphilis, my dog. Do you still have syphilis?
Cause let's imagine that you macking on a bitch in a ghost bar, and then y'all get back to y'all little heaven hotel, and you got warts on your dick.
I said the ghost bar.
Hey, they got a party
Thug
somewhere.
Nation.
When you in purgatory, you gotta hang out somewhere while you
See,
wait.
London said, "No, for real, ain't no ghost about to burn me."
That's fucked up. You die from syphilis and wake up dead and you still burning.
Is that when you go formally talk to God? You be like, look, bro, the shit I had going on down there, like, you can't clear that up.
You trying to get a
STDs are
waiver and
living
shit?
on.
Right, like they ain't got no heavenly penicillin up here.
I don't
man.
know what the fuck is going on in the afterlife. Okay,
Right. You don't know what happens after we leave this plane of
the
existence.
heaven hotel is right.
Yeah, sounds like a wonderful idea.
Yeah.
Seeing JC up there getting his rocks off.
You might.
I mean, he had to go 33 years of not getting no draws down here, so it only makes sense.
It is heaven. You know?
Right.
You already know ghost perverts, because don't nobody just walk through no fucking walls and don't know what somebody doing in the privacy of their room.
They show don't knock.
So the fact that you just fucking remember Wanda got on Vision ass for that shit, like, bro, don't just come floating through my shit.
We hopped
And we
out
know
of-
what he's seen because he ended up wifing her later.
Dog walked,
Vision freaky as
dog walked in, so I don't know nothing about fucking, but I like what I see.
Yeah, about time, bitch. Get out.
Damn.
Sex demons are a thing. I know
See?
I'm stuck to one.
Told
No,
you that a long time ago.
from what she said, she said that she felt like something was standing over her and watching her.
Could have been the person who just
And
passed
everybody's
away.
like, well, maybe maybe it was a friendly ghost, and it was like somebody. I said we don't know any guys that passed. She said it was a male voice.
Oh, okay.
Everyone around us that passed has been women. My grandmothers, my aunts, like it's always been women.
So it's a perv.
Maybe it was Reed.
Wanda got some superpower cooter.
Maybe it was Reed.
I mean, she is a person who can, shift reality. So you get up in that nectar and you in a whole nother world.
The nectar.
Oh, so
Yeah.
You
I
came
got a
back to this
couple
conversation
DoorDash
for that?
stories from this week.
I'm listening. I'm just very attentive.
Now, I'm sorry, y'all.
We'll be discussing the deer ankles.
Look, we finna discuss a lot. First and foremost, we finna discuss my disgust. So, Dave's Hot Chicken. My very first time going in here, right? Yeah, shit. Yeah, shit.
Oh, that was not where I
Dave's
thought
Hot
you were going.
Chicken. It's my very first time going into this establishment, regardless of
Now,
location.
is this the one that uses the Cheetos
I don't know.
and bread they chicken with them? Okay.
So I go in here to pick up
Doesn't sound good.
an order, and it is not yet ready. I'm like, okay, you know what? I've been driving for a couple hours, bladder kind of stiff. I'm gonna go ahead and pee while they. So I go to the ladies' room, and it's a single toilet. It's not stalls. So I lock the door and get ready to
Hover.
burn my thighs to hell because the squat.
Right, the hover.
Ooh, I know you be struggling.
It's a hover. It's hovering.
And before I can even make it, I feel like there's no way in hell a single bitch took that shit. They had to be taking turns. There was so much shit and tissue. I was so pissed off. I was so angry. And because I had to see it, I sent it to these niggas in the group chat. I was like, I'm not finna be the only nigga disgusted right now. I was upset. So I sent it to them. Bro, bitches are so like women are fucking disgusting in public bathrooms. It is terrible. Terrible. And then it's only one, it's only one toilet.
You're talking to Ghostface.
And you don't tell nobody. You don't go
Definitely
warn nobody,
Kanye
say,
right
hey, y'all toilet is out of order.
I had to
Put
do
a sign
something
up.
different. I
So
can't deal with
unsuspecting bitches like me think I'm finna just go in here, pee, wash my hands, and get
keep
back
it
to
moving.
work.
You burnt your bladder up because you did not pee.
Did you go to the men's?
No. No.
You just left, still needing to piss.
Dog. I held that shit so.
You was all about there on like
It
Germantown.
felt like a motherfucker just punched me
Where
in
were
my
you
shit.
at when this happened?
Which Dave's Hot Chicken?
Yeah.
The one downtown
Oh,
on fucking Jefferson.
I didn't know there was not one downtown.
It's new.
it's
Okay.
new.
It's
Because
new.
it's been popping up on DoorDash.
Yeah,
at work.
it's only been up maybe a month or so. It ain't been that long.
I feel bad for the employee who had to go in there and clean that shit up.
Right.
Because that is not, they clocked out that
He
day.
said that's why I hate having to pee while doing Amazon. I try to stop at hotels or leasing offices. I went yesterday and the toilet was full of bloody stuff.
Ugh. You women are disgusting.
And I came home and I made a
flush.
I didn't even make it home. I made a post about it and I said I hope y'all share it so that nasty bitch know that I hate her. You nasty, filthy son of a bitch. I was so pissed. It was terrible.
Some of them a bitch.
Some of them a bitch.
That's how you know she mad.
The shit that was left in that toilet, that was some shit going back. That motherfucker been backed up since Easter or something. There was no way. That was not a normal shit. That was not a normal shit at all. Like you.
How you get up and walk away from that shit?
Right.
How do you just get up and walk away normal? Like you still alive? Like
They did not wipe ass.
Bro,
Right.
that bitch had to be like 6'3" because she ain't got no normal length intestines. Ain't no fucking way.
No, it was one of them women that's got that fupa that's not really a fupa, but more like a tumor. You know that fat white women, because you know when they be big in the front and they need a heart.
Stop talking to me.
I'm just saying.
I don't know,
Yeah.
but bitch, if you were watching this, go on Groupon and find one for a colonoscopy or something, because something's wrong with you. That was fucking disgusting. And then you don't even tell no fucking body. Like,
I mean, did you see somebody come out before you went in?
no. And
I
I'm like,
who they supposed to tell?
so then I'm like, what do you? Oh, I thought you meant when did I see somebody come out of the bathroom before I went in? I thought that's what you meant.
Right, that's what I'm asking.
No.
Nah, she got
So
there.
she should have just alerted the establishment that you might need an out of order sign
But even
because
if
that shit was out of order.
Pretty much.
That was a homeless shit.
Oh,
Yeah.
What?
No, for real. You might be right.
That nigga said a hopeless shit.
like Kayla said she drive all the way home for comfort because men nasty too. Oh, now one
The
place,
most we gonna do is piss on the wall.
and don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that you shouldn't shit in public, because trust me, I make plenty of shit stops on my routes. I don't give a fuck.
That's
But
how
I
I know
shit
I'm
in Quick
comfortable at
Trip
my
where it's
job.
clean. Quick Trip bathroom, they even smell good when you walk in.
You smell the bleach.
That's a fact.
Mhm.
That's a big fact.
No, it ain't even
Yeah.
like it's just pleasant.
It's like the lemony smell or
it's
something.
just
like that.
pleasant. It's
Smell-
like
Salt?
You know,
Yeah.
it smell like a hotel bathroom.
Yeah.
you know what bathroom is very, very, very clean is the public bathroom at Bayshore. The one that everybody fucking use. I went in there, I was like, God damn, it feels like home.
Because rich white people pay for that bathroom to remain clean.
That
Yeah.
motherfucker, but it's open to everybody in the fucking world.
Yeah.
And it shit stays clean.
Yes.
But this is why I stand on the fact that
They have a white glove cleaning service that takes care of that. I think that's the actual name of the company.
Like the tiles open up and hands come out and start spraying and shit. And
That's wild. I don't know if I would enjoy that.
Not after you leave. You don't see that shit.
I tell you what bathroom ain't clean, man. Walmart's are terrible.
but it's like
Niggas like you was supposed to clean it.
when I walk into a bathroom and
That
see a
wasn't my
toilet
job,
that
son.
looks like everybody on that shift took a shit in it, that is too much. Like niggas just took turns. All right, bro, I'm back for my 15. All right, I'm finna go in next.
They ride a train on the toilet.
Yes.
A shit train.
That is when niggas knew they was gonna quit that day, so they just took the biggest dump.
No, this happened days ago, and I'm still mad. I'm still mad because why? Why would you do that? And if you know, like, if
Like
you
Willie Beeman.
and if you know, like, damn, man, it's kind of a lot. Like, you know, especially because you know you got to wipe. Because I
Take a
can
courtesy-
appreciate that you use a
courtesy
shit
flush.
ton of tissue trying to clean it, but
Courtesy flush.
courtesy flushes. Break that shit up, bro.
Mhm.
Like,
Okay, I'm
Ah!
only laughing because technically you're using shit as an adjective, but it's actually the noun here, so it makes it extra funny.
Mhm.
This is a shitty situation,
And it's the verb. It's all three.
right?
It is.
I was,
It's the English language.
Yes.
I
It's like,
hate you,
it's like
bitch.
Smurf.
Whoever you are, I hate you.
It's everything.
Mhm.
You're like, yeah,
Aladdin.
shit.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then to think, like, what if they didn't shit after they ate the fucking chicken? What if they shit before and then went and sat down and ate?
Yeah, because they had to clear out space.
You gotta make room.
Hey, you
Yeah,
can't.
that's
Hey,
definitely
Yeah.
had to clear
Hey,
the space
Mimi.
out. Oop.
That's how you feel. You so upset about the shit. You just drop shit on Tommy. Yeah. Yeah. You that mad?
You okay, Tommy?
Yeah.
I mean, they move it off.
Thomas?
Yo, you be treating Tommy rough, dog.
You are really a hostage. They be abusing their hostages.
Like first you
I'm trying to go get some water.
swung a dick on my nigga. He just dropping shit on you. You ain't bring him no
Tommy gonna
repass.
start asking us for workers' comp.
And you know what? Dog might actually get it because he deserves it. Because the shows he deal with, and then you.
Man.
I wouldn't be mad if he did.
Mimi came out the bathroom looking in the dining room looking for the bitch. Like it was your ass.
Which one of you motherfuckers just used the bathroom?
You eating real good. You made a whole bunch of room.
You nasty motherfucker.
You said Tommy needs to quit.
He ain't going nowhere.
Hey, bitch, don't be sparking.
I appreciate Kayla using the proper spelling of my
I'm
name.
usually
Thank
not
you.
in agreement with Dino, but I'm with him on that one.
I would love a new topic.
I'm with him on that
I would love a new topic.
Hey, shout out to Dino. Dog said he moving to Arizona, man.
because this shit. is
Great
got
job
some
on that, my
shit
guy.
on some shit.
He getting up out of this cold ass bitch. Because, goddamn.
She definitely
Like,
made
shout
room
out
for a
to
10
her.
piece.
Yeah, but
Maybe a 15.
so much weird shit during my dashing this week. So I was deliveries period because this is from Amazon. Tom, can you pull up that picture, please?
Which one?
The feets.
There's a lot of weird ass pictures that came in this week.
Now imagine you walking up to deliver a package to a customer porch. Just minding your business. And then this is just on the fucking porch waiting on you.
My man showed up feet.
Yeah, what? I cannot.
What? La la.
This is on the fucking customer's porch.
Those are
Those are deer.
lucky deer feet.
Deer ankles.
Yeah.
This is
Deer cankles.
that's really what them Burger King chicken nuggets made.
That nigga said fear the deer.
Fear the deer.
What
Fear
the
the
fuck
deer.
was the rest
Fear
of it?
for the deer.
Mhm.
Shit, at this point.
They tore them off at
You
the joints.
see it.
Yeah.
You see it.
That's what them Burger King chicken nuggets made out of.
Hey,
Cause you can get like 10 for $1.25.
You see
Yeah,
it.
So that's exactly what that shit is made out of.
But this is the type of shit that they had me fucking delivering to.
They trying to keep the bad spirits away.
So
that was he was trying to do some shit. Maybe
So-
they got a ghost.
It's
Take
a ghost.
notes, nigga.
Doing his voodoo.
Right.
Maybe
So-
that's what you brought home. You brought home that fucking deer ghost.
Pamela, you got a deer ghost in your house.
no, see, Kevin talking about I'd be fine with that. Means they can't chase me. But what the
Handicap ass
fuck ain't
deer.
the rest of it could?
Deer just sitting there.
Didn't deer hunting season just start?
It ended.
Nah.
It ended.
Oh,
It came and went.
Yeah,
It could be leftovers
It
from
comes
hunting
right. It
season.
comes right before Thanksgiving.
Yeah, so that just could be the leftovers from hunting season.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a nigga dressed like Leatherface with a
Don't-
chainsaw.
don't
If
you
you,
see, like-
you leave it in on your front porch for something that you know is out there.
Ain't that like Passover or some shit?
It's a message.
Yeah, but they usually wipe like cow's blood on the door and lamb's blood on the door. They don't leave deer feet outside.
Next time you show up, it's gonna
Don't
be
come
human
get me,
ankles.
Jewish people. I'm sorry, I messed that up.
It's gonna be a wrist bone in that motherfucker.
Yeah, and I'm like, bro, if
Kanye.
Don't
I
let
come
me down.
out
Time.
and this nigga like opened the door and he got on like a fucking
Another nigga
bear
skin.
as a hat, bro.
But look,
So
but
I
look,
got the
look,
car.
the toes are shiny the bitch. They look like they buffed. They just got done. They got their
Maybe
nails
he
did.
practicing for taxidermy. You figure I'll start out with some legs.
I ain't never seen nobody with them legs like hanging from the wall. He just got a whole basement full of different varmint legs. And shit.
Right. So yeah, man,
Hey,
I'm just starting with the legs.
London talking about she gonna start doing that to her new niggas to warn them not to mess with her.
You
Put 'em at the
But
door.
I got because Ree couldn't see it from the car. Cause like when I do deliveries and it's dark, I'll take her with me. Just ride, make sure if nothing happened. Somebody will know what happened to me. But I got in, I showed her. And so she looking at my phone and she was like, I was like, dude, I said, look at this shit. And she was like, and hit the door lock. She hit that shit so slow. I was like, damn, you went right to it.
Wait, is it 3 of them? It's only 3.
Yeah, it's only 3.
That's why I
So
said
there's
they
a whole
leaving that
deer
shit
leg
out there for
missing.
something.
Where's the fourth leg?
There's a whole deer standing on one leg somewhere in the woods,
There's a dog
leaning up against a tree. Hey, can I borrow $1?
You said, what if they in the house arguing over them there? Remember the dog on Norbit?
Got a soda.
Took my legs, Norbit. Humping was my thing.
I got
Yeah,
got
but that
seen
shit
over
was
here.
wild. Another thing. Now I don't have the video because I was driving and I didn't want to I couldn't focus the camera while I was driving at the same time. But Juan, remember that horse video that you just can't get enough of?
Yeah.
So there is a video, if you've never seen it here on the show or otherwise, there is a video where people are trying to get 2 horses to mate. And the mare kicks the nigga in the head, kicks the stallion in the head and dropping shit, crushed the front of his fucking skull. And that nigga just dropped and got the twitching and shaking and shitting on himself and he died.
And he pulled it and died.
The tail was just shit
It
flying.
is the funniest shit ever.
I saw it live. He didn't die.
Did you take
it was
a video?
it was horse rape. Like he was trying to mount her and get that thing, and she kicked him dead in his shit. And he he dazed a little bit like, well, fuck you then, bitch, and trotted off.
Get his shit
Dog, can you
together.
imagine getting kicked in the head with a horseshoe foot? A hoof with a horseshoe on that bitch.
And they be telling people that like a horse kick. I remember it was this video, and I was laughing. I was disgusted, but I was laughing because it was like that's what the fuck you get. It was like a goose or some shit, and it walked up and like pecked the fucking horse on the leg, and it kicked her fat, and that motherfucking neck said, and it was just like so walking like this, and it was like, and all of a sudden that motherfucker was like.
Hey man, why niggas don't leave horses alone?
And everybody was like, "Oh my god!" It was like, bro, he started it.
Right.
He went. That horse was minding his fucking business,
Horse
didn't do
and he
nothing,
went over there
That's
nipping
it.
at his ankles and
The
shit.
nigga who punched the kangaroo,
That shit was funny.
like the kangaroo had his
Well,
dog
had
in
his
the
The
headlock.
kangaroo was like, "Oh, that's how it is."
Kangaroo
Fuck
just
you
stand there
then.
like, what the fuck, man?
Right, like why you impeding on my kill, bro?
It wasn't even that,
I'm
dog.
finna fuck
That
Fido up for
dog
the one
came
time.
over there fucking with him.
He's finna fuck Fido up.
Hey, I ain't having no.
You know
Like, he really
kangaroos
squared
drown
up.
people?
They do what?
Kangaroos drown their victims.
Cause they some dicks.
Wow.
Like they be hanging out in the water with only like their eyes are above standing up, and then they snatch a nigga and drown him and whip their ass underwater.
Yo, being an animal, guy, that's probably the most
I
dangerous
learned that
shit
from
in
the little
world.
black boy.
Like
The one that be on TikTok.
Yep.
You ever think about that, Tom?
What's that?
Like being an animal, like a gazelle in the middle of the African wildlife. You know, it's a Monday morning. You put that shit on. I just want to go to the watering hole real fresh, see some bitches, get something to drink. Stick your head in, and a motherfucking alligator come right out that motherfucker. You are now lunch.
Dog, living life as an animal is wild.
You are now
That's what-
fucking lunch.
Hey, what Rabbit like to
Animals-
say? Damn, nature, you scary.
Duh.
Animals have rules and regulations that you must follow.
Like,
If you step outside the rules and regulation because you want to be a fancy nigga, you get what your zesty ass deserves.
So that's equivalent to some just random nigga that's going to the wrong hood, going to
It
the
is
store.
the equivalent of Warren
But
G
the
going
water-
to a dice game
Bro.
he shouldn't have been at.
the watering hole is for everybody.
But
Right.
there's a
Really not.
certain time of day
Right, you got your time.
when you
You're supposed to
know
go.
this jaguar
It's waiting.
is waiting. It's actually a jaguar, but I call it a jaguar.
But that's crazy though. So like, I got to
It's
worry
waiting
about
for
the alligator that might pop up out the water.
And if
It's a
he's-
jaguar that's 35 feet over there, and that motherfucker fast.
Mhm.
Then I got a leopard who can climb fucking trees. Yo, being in the jungle is
Dog,
fucking.
that's equivalent to them
As
rapping.
long
That's equivalent
as
to them
you-
rapping niggas getting picked off at restaurants and shit.
Right.
It's the same shit. They going
You
to go.
know-
I'm just going to get some chicken in the wrong fucking chicken spot.
Right.
Right.
That's why some cookies.
Hey,
You know,
Right,
do not
those
go
cookies.
to the water and hold between 2 and 5.
Like I remember I saw that.
Right. That's
Did
it.
you ever see the
Their
video
mama told them that too.
of the
How many times?
hippopotamus?
Look
You
at
said
you.
what?
It's a video of a hippopotamus, and like so,
Hey,
it's
don't fuck
it's
with hippos. bro.
it's a gazelle again, finna get his shit tore off by an alligator. Hippo comes in and saves the day. You watch the video, like, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Then the hippo said, nah, fuck you, and killed the gazelle. I was like, yo, that's fucking crazy.
Because you want to know why? The gazelle was talking shit. I ain't need your help, you fat bitch. Fucked her up.
Hey, you deserve that.
Deserve
I
that.
also saw
You
Komodo.
automatically called the hippo her. What you trying to say?
Oh, because when you watch Madagascar, the hippos are her.
Oh, and we've realized that on the what's that show? Is it the Get Along Game?
Get long,
Not a
nigga.
Get Along
You
Game.
old.
Huh?
No, what's
Oh,
that?
backyard.
I'm like-
games.
Backyard Games.
Okay,
Backyard
thank
Games.
you.
Yeah, the hippo was a girl too.
Man, they just
What's
make
the Get
it
Along
look
Game?
good.
I don't remember.
I also saw a Komodo dragon just take a baby deer out the ass and eat that motherfucker.
Yeah, I saw that shit too.
Yeah, I was like, yo, nature is fucking wild.
You saw that shit with Snoop narrating the
The
gecko,
lizard,
the lizard.
yeah.
Yeah, we watched it on
He
here.
played that
I think it was you wasn't here that day, but we watched
Yeah,
it on
we
here.
watched it
And he
That
was
shit was
playing hooky.
crazy.
I
Unique
heard
was-
Tommy
Yes,
was
Unique
getting.
was,
I heard from a reliable source last night that Tommy
Did y'all
was
see that
getting
video,
flued out. That's why he don't
with
be
the
here.
lady snatching the raccoon off her daughter.
Yeah.
I did. Like
Hey,
Yeah.
raccoons.
the
was funny
funniest
as
part
hell.
about it was because the way when she was holding the motherfucker was like, ah, come on, fam, let me go. Like you see his hands and shit.
Right, like
come on,
raccoon was
man.
funny as hell. There's a video.
She trying to
there's
get him off.
Right, there's a video of like a bunch of dogs eating out of a food bowl, and the raccoon looks at their bowl like, "Oh, you got that shit," and the nigga just scurries across on 2
grabbed
feet
it,
over
he
the bowl, grab a handful of they shit and bounce.
Oh, you got shit. That's Tony Baker. Tony Baker
Yeah,
do the
Tony
voiceover.
Baker.
Oh yeah, I'm just gonna get a little bit of shit right here.
Yeah.
You don't
All right,
mind.
thank you. Look at the
Hey,
people.
you should watch it. Woo, that raccoon. I'm so glad my daughter can fend for herself now. Look,
When she flung that motherfucker and he,
the funny part about it
Would have
was
punted that bitch.
she went to
Right.
fling and she was like, no, this ain't got enough momentum. She brought him back and then did it again. And she had some titties on her though. I
that, mo-
noticed after she turned around after that first
that
failed
motherfucker
attempt
hit
at
the
flinging.
ground,
I
twitched,
I
got
missed
up,
it.
tried to walk it off. I was like, yo, hey, raccoons thug the fuck out.
Yeah, they are.
Man,
They ain't nothing but the niggas of the animal kingdom. They do nigga shit.
That's why they keep surviving, bro. Like,
Niggas shit.
Raccoons
Squirrels too.
raccoons definitely felons.
They look like fellas.
they definitely fit the
I'm
description.
If we had to stereotype any animal, raccoons are definitely felons.
Is it because they got the black
They come
bandana
out-
across the eye?
Right. They come
Yeah.
out felons.
They sneaky, like they
And-
always
and-
stealing
and-
shit.
they
Swiping
don't
or
really,
swiping.
they don't really get no fuck either. Like if you walk up on one, like if you walk up and you all of a sudden you really close to it, most animals run away. They be like,
Like, folks was
Yeah.
popping.
I saw one
not squirrels.
drinking out of like a little puddle in the alley, and I was walking down the alley. I was like, "Is that a raccoon?" It was like drinking. It looked at me.
No, what up?
It's
Yeah,
like, nigga,
kept on
I'm
drinking.
20 shots the
Right.
shit out at it.
I definitely stood there like, I'm going ahead and have your drink, bro. You good?
You got it.
You got it.
You got it,
I'll
bro.
wait. I'll go the other way.
You
That
got
mama
it.
definitely saw that episode of Martin. That ain't no damn puppy.
You got it.
Cause that motherfucker latched on.
Yeah.
Hey, she came out there so casual. I feel like she was sick of her daughter's shit that day. That's why she took so long to get out there.
Well, no, I think that she probably, because like the door was closed. So she's like, the fuck is she yelling for? And then when she saw what it was, she's like, oh shit. And then it kick in. Cause you know,
Oh
kids,
shit! The kid wouldn't get in the house. Get in the house.
Yeah.
She's still standing there.
cause kids
Fuck
be,
in the house.
Kids-
All right, hey, man, bring your goofy ass in.
Right.
Oh, you getting attacked by something? Let me get you about this jam.
but that's like a couple of weeks ago, I had shared a video. Dad was finna square up with a dog for running. He was about to attack his daughter. And he was squaring up with him. I'm like, it's nothing like that, nigga. We saw that. Left his baby on the ground and jumped on the fucking car and left her on the ground.
I want to laugh too now. I'm sorry.
Sarita like
when you-
relatable.
When you been talking all that shit and
Definitely.
you can't get the job done.
That'd be fucked up if that's how we had to fuck though.
That is fucking.
Why ain't nobody give my man a step stool?
Why is my man trying to go for something he can't get to?
Because that's just
Hey,
niggas. That's
that's
human
what y'all
instinct.
do.
We have
She
to
took too
conquer
fucking
the
long to
unconquerable.
get up for me. I was hot watching. Yeah, hey,
Big.
please tell me, because I know y'all in the room have seen it. Have y'all seen that McDonald's fight video?
When she clotheslined her,
Like, cause it was a full video. Like, some people posted in 2 parts, but they had played the whole video on this one chick
Yeah, I
page.
seen the whole thing.
I don't even
No.
need to see the first part. Tone, can you just play the second part? Hey, can you get off your tablet and do your job?
The video?
Yes.
He's too busy over there laughing still.
just watching Animal Dick.
Right.
It's like, remember when Tony Stark called out dude for playing Gallagher?
Y'all know he went back to it?
Yeah.
And it's still going on.
The first part don't even matter.
Get my shoes, say, get my shoes.
Bitch, fuck your people, huh? Fuck your people. This ain't built like that. Bitch.
Built like a McFlurry.
Fuck your people, huh?
Come on, son. Chill out.
Bitch, chill out.
Come on, son.
Y'all talk too much.
Come on, baby.
Y'all talk too much.
Was that the manager?
Come on, go.
Now,
Where? Well,
imagine you are on FaceTime with your people and they telling you to pull up. And next thing you know, you just see they shit get jawed. And you hear the motherfucker that jawed them saying, fuck you. You ain't even there. You ain't even did nothing yet. Fuck your people, ho. Then you just hear that doo 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 when the FaceTime disconnect and shit. Look.
it's always it's the faint cussing and yelling in the background for me, where you're like, motherfucker, fuck your shit. Like, wait, what the fuck going on over there?
Right. Like, what's happening?
You get closer. Smack.
Hey.
I mean, like,
And she was geek with it too. Pull up.
Do you think
Pull up.
You think the person on the other end, like, once
And that motherfucker said,
like when the phone hung up,
All the way back.
like when the phone hung up, they just politely put that shit on the charger. Like, well, I seen what happened to you. That's not gonna happen to me.
I told Rita, I said, and depending on the motherfucker that she was talking to, because you know we all got them people that they be talking when they don't think anything's really gonna happen. So if they was like, oh man, I go up, they just probably talking shit or whatever, they can come outside, they can whatever. But actually seeing that she was about that shit, hey,
Right.
said, no, wasn't no confusion on that FaceTime. That lick was hard.
Dog.
Yeah, it was.
Like, it's one thing to like get your shit faded,
You said the way she whipped that bitch, she been sick of all them hoes. She said y'all talk too much. I was like, so if she was the first one in line,
Yo, motherfucker back there quiet on that chicken sandwich.
Hey, low key,
They smooth.
I would have been mad though.
Right.
Because it's like, now you got where, like, the first part of the video is, it looks like a Mexican guy, like he's at the window, and I know he like, bro, I just wanted my fucking fries.
Yeah, because he was hanging out the window like,
yeah,
my shit.
So it's like that. But then at the end of the first clip, the one that just got, clobbered, she takes the other chick and she throw it the motherfucking land over the fries. Like, bro, so you just gonna put the yaki like right on the freshly salted fries? And I bet they didn't throw them fucking fries out either.
Tammy was back there making Big Macs. Like, man, she ain't finna beat my ass. I'm good. I'm quiet. who is y'all? Because I ain't saying shit.
The line is so backed up.
Right, like when the motherfucker on your ass, you start trying to do some work. Can y'all move? I'm trying to take these orders in the drive-thru. No, bitch, you ain't trying to be
Y'all know
next.
we got all these door dashes.
Like, you don't see this chaos? You want work now?
Kayla said y'all ever got beat up before. I got my ass whooped in 3rd grade. I will never forget this bitch named Teresa Randall. She had a mustache.
In 3rd grade?
In 3rd grade, she had the lip fuzz.
Damn.
So what happened is my classroom in 3rd grade, like our class, it was downstairs, like in the basement, like right by the lunchroom. So when it was time to go, we still had to do the line up shit, for the bell, and then everybody get dismissed. So we lined up, and I had a habit, like I walk with my book bag like this. So I'm standing on the steps. We lined up, waiting on the bell to ring. The bell rings, and I'm just trotting my happy ass out the door. All of a sudden, I feel my whole entire body get snatched backwards. She grabbed my book bag and snatched me down on the ground. That bitch climbed on top. She beat the fuck out of me. And I didn't know what was going on. And I couldn't process because it happened so fast that I didn't even try to fight back, because I was like, what the fuck just happened? It wasn't even that. It was just like what the fuck? Is this happening?
Musty dog.
Strong and musty.
Said she went to bell. She was strong and musty, strong and stronger smelling ass.
You know who she is.
Yeah.
That is absolutely.
But at least you know I ain't exaggerating. But like, she had that lip fuzz and shit. But we were in 3rd grade.
Oh man.
And my granny got out the car. Like, she got out the station wagon because she saw this. My granny thought it was a boy fighting me. So she come running up and she like,
mustache.
And granny get the snapper. So this bitch take off running. And I'm just laying there like, bro, what the fuck just happened? So one of the teachers come and they actually like pick me up and carry me in the fucking office. And the entire time I'm watching the fucking lights in the hallway like,
like
what the fuck just happened? Like, I was so confused about this ass whooping. Because I didn't even know that there was a beef. Like, we didn't even talk. We didn't have any conversations whatsoever. So it ain't.
The way the story started was crazy as fuck.
Like,
it started all
that ass whooping was like a BET intro.
Yeah.
I bet you
might be wondering why I'm laying here right now.
I bet you wonder how I got here.
But
right?
at least they know how they got there. I can't give you no backstory. Mine would be like, I bet you wonder how I got here. Me too.
That's
that makes 2 of us.
So they take me in there and they take me in the office and they lay me on like the counter in the office.
That had you stretched out? Fast?
Yeah, because I'm just at this point, bro, I'm so confused. Like, what the fuck just happened? And it wasn't the fight itself, because all I did was like Anthony, like that's all I think it was just, it caught me off guard because, bro, I didn't have no beat. What the fuck just happened? Right. That was my whole thing. So my granny is in there going the fuck off. And they're like, Miss Dinkins, we just need you to calm down. And, would you like us to get you a cup of water? She was like, I don't need no goddamn water. I need some whiskey. I'm like, at that point, I'm like, God, just take me now. Just, I don't even care no more, bro. I don't even have to survive this. Just between me getting shred right in front of the school on the steps, and then my granny in here with this fucking. Remember how Regine mom used to dress on Living Single?
Mhm.
That's how my granny dressed.
Oh.
Hat and all. She loved them fucking hats. So I'm like, bro, I can't come back to this school after this. Just send me to Townsend or something. I'm not going back to fucking Garden Homes. No, I refuse.
She went to Garden Homes Lutheran.
No, it's not even that. Kayla asked us, have we ever got shred before? And then the next time after that was actually we was all in karate class, because after that I'm like, all right, I need to get a little,
Hey, karate
I need to
class.
learn how to do some defense from the back or something. A bitch got to learn a hip toss or some shit. But then some fat bitches jumped me in the bathroom at the fucking Boys and Girls Club in my karate uniform.
Damn.
So I was just under the sink, crumpled the fuck up like a fucking paper towel. Nigga missed the garbage can with.
With your karate.
Yeah, the tragic. Yeah, the tragic life, man. He said like a piece of paper towel.
Rabbi said fake ass 3 ninjas. Yep, if me, Worm, our cousin Pooh, and we was all in the karate class together.
Everybody got a motherfucking cousin named Pooh.
Mark got punched in the stomach one time and was like, nope, take me out.
Yeah, I was out.
That nigga caught one stomach shot and that nigga dropped out. He was like, nope, I ain't doing this shit no more.
It only take one time to just be like, you know what, I ain't coming back, bro. This is clearly not for me.
At the time, I think I was still a white belt. Like we was new there, but I quit after I think yellow, because like wasn't nobody else doing it, and I'm like, I ain't want to keep going there by myself. We was at fucking LaVarn way.
Getting beat up is crazy.
You said it would be the fucking refund for me as a parent. My mama was mad because my cousins heard, like, they didn't know it was me, but like they heard the commotion and shit. So they knew that I went in the bathroom. So they was like, what the fuck taking her so long? Nigga, I got folded up. The fuck you mean?
Nigga, I'm on the floor like a piece of origami in this motherfucker.
Yeah, but my mama was mad because he was like, well, what was we supposed to do? Like, we couldn't go in the girl. She was like, I don't give a fuck who if it was the president bathroom. She was like, I don't let my baby get jumped by no bitches in there. But she was so mad. And I'm like, bruh, I don't even be doing nothing.
What ain't doing nothing?
Like, it was the same fucking thing. Now, with that, I think they was probably just on some bully shit. Like, oh, bitch, let's see your karate moves.
Right. Let me see that judo.
I really
Because
think-
I really
think
was
she
on the
holding
back.
out.
Huh?
I really think you holding out.
No, I swear to God, I'm not.
I really think that you've been the same motherfucker all your life. Like you was just a little you right now who talks shit.
No, that didn't start in middle school.
Mm.
No.
There's some suspicious shit going on here.
No. In elementary school, I was just
getting faded.
Just
Just
kicking
crazy. I remember I got jumped when I was on the bus. Like getting jumped on the city bus.
Hey, you know that
fucking
what makes
crazy.
it. Dino said LaVarn way. Them motherfuckers in the office probably told him to do that. They probably did, because my daddy used to hoop there. He probably owed somebody money. I probably got my ass whipped over a gambling debt. That had nothing to do with me.
Yeah, it was a hit.
That's wild.
Now think about it.
It was a hit.
Y'all have to teach your daddy a lesson.
She in there washing her hands and shit, being all diligent.
No, but I like no, but as a teen and an adult, no, I've never got the hands put on me. The last fight that I didn't win was because it was a draw and we was both rolling around on the ground. Like I was drunk
remember
as
that
fuck.
one.
Yeah, rolling around on the ground, and we was down there talking to each other and shit. And I was
out.
I'm drunk. She was like, I can smell the liquor through your pores, and I threw up. So it wasn't even like niggas wasn't even throwing them. We was fucking rolling, and I fucked up one of my favorite white shirts out there rolling in the mud in a white shirt.
Hey, me and her came friends like a week later after that, and I didn't realize it was her that Mimi was fighting.
Yep. But no, as a teenager and the adult, like going up, no, I've never had the pause put on me. I refuse to take L's after that. Cause I'm like, now this is just enough, god damn it. But those two situations I think molded me in how I fight now. Like I never let anybody swing on me first. So if you arguing and shit and you get too close, prepare to be hit. Cause I don't know if you swinging on me and I'm not gonna let you. So I think that's my thing of why I always have to swing first now. Cause my dad was always, well, people can talk all they want as long as they don't put no hands on you. Me and my mom was like, nah, fuck that shit. and I had the same thing with my girls. I'm like, don't go around starting no shit.
You have like a radar around you that they get a certain parameter.
If you in arm's length,
that's too close.
and you been look,
and you talking
if
shit.
if I can reach out and touch you, and you doing all that rah shit, you getting swung on. Kayla said she never had a fight before.
I haven't either.
Bitch, I got one for you Christmas time.
Oh my!
Fighting is a hell of a fucking activity.
How did we get here?
I mean, I knocked somebody out, but I've
and
never.
then niggas be really wanting to fight.
It wasn't a fight
in the oddest fucking places.
That counts.
Again, being assaulted by 3 to 4 people.
That's a fight. It's just a short
on a
one.
public transportation vehicle is fucking crazy.
Yeah, it is.
Like I was minding my business, and I got punched by a little nigga.
You were a big nigga.
I'm like, okay, the little nigga, I'm gonna charge you up. There like 3 other motherfuckers. I'm like, the bus is still in motion. Like, let me the fuck stop this motherfucking time. He just let me get faded.
Yeah, my uncle told me to just key on that one nigga. If you're getting jumped, just take that one nigga and whoop the shit out of that one nigga. No. So then when they go back to that little like, yeah, we whooped that nigga ass, but you got your ass whooped. I don't know what the fuck you was on.
And then you have to think in your head like, damn, he did dog dirty. The only reason we ain't get caught like that is because we was working as a team.
A unit.
But I definitely I do not like, if you want to argue and shit, go over there.
What she said when I started studying?
Don't be right here thinking, yep. Point him out, knock him out.
Oh.
But they ain't knocked me out though. Like that's the crazy part. Like
you came up in that
because our cousins used to do that. And I hated it because it's like I fought a lot, but I fought people that did shit. And I've never been like, bro, they didn't do nothing to you. They just minding their business, standing on the bus stop and shit. And it's just like one of my my ex-boyfriends got caught like that. Like his mom transferred him out of Marshall. Cause after that, it was like they just kept fucking with him after that. But he was one of them like spoiled nigga, had all the gear, waved up, like, you know what I'm saying? It was like one nigga just hit him for no reason, and then everybody just jumped him. And then after that, it was oh, we just gonna do this all the time. Like for what?
See, and
because it's
that's how people really get shot at school. Like, fam, I was minding my own business. And now y'all just, you want to fight every day? Like, come on, bro. I ain't got time for that. I'll blow your motherfucking face off.
Kayla said, I'm going to be by myself fighting. All her weapons going to be stuff I'm allergic to. Talking about some mango. Grass. So basically, all I have to know is when you come into town and take some Benadryl before I rock your shit.
A motherfucker showing up to a fight.
Hey, can you imagine that though? Like,
mango gets stuck to your face.
Right, like a motherfucker showing up to fight you with fruit.
No, just imagine that though. Like,
oh, bitch, you dirty bitch.
After
dip
the
their
fight,
hands in mango juice.
After the fight, my eyes is swollen up. Niggas think I got shred, but I really just got some grass swipe my shit.
This is
I just want you to understand, like the fight starts by them blowing grass at you.
Man, like Golda.
Right.
Just grass you out top.
Like Kamala.
You said, oh, you went to Marshall? That place was. I went to Marshall, one of many. I actually got kicked out of Marshall.
Damn, you wild.
She got
and I said, how the fuck do you get kicked out of Marshall?
Exactly.
They had, it was a vendetta. It was a setup. That was a setup. I went to Tech, Marshall, Madison, Nova, Project Stay in Custer.
Nigga, you
went
was
to
going through
all
all of them.
Yeah, I was
That's
like,
five. You went to 5 high schools in 4
All you
years.
had left was like what, North?
I didn't go to North,
Because all you had left.
Washington, Vincent, West Division.
Nobody wants
South
to go to
Division.
Vincent.
No, I'm just saying.
All right, that's it. You went to 50% of the high schools in Milwaukee.
You
I
ain't
didn't go to
go.
knocked off
Bayview.
half.
You wasn't gonna
Right.
get
I
in the
didn't
West
go to
anyway.
Riverside. I didn't go to none of them.
All right.
You
You
ain't
named 7 schools or some shit.
It
You
ain't
named-
that. It ain't that
Nigga,
many.
you
of them
change
in
schools every
Yeah, it ain't that
semester.
many.
Madhouse was a fucking shit. And then I went there and had a fight. And I wasn't even there that fucking
Damn,
long.
your
I
whole
beat
high
up my
school career is
cousin.
like a Netflix.
I beat up my
a
cousin
Netflix
friend in the
series.
locker room.
How to survive high school.
And the funny part about that one
Oh, we should
is
write that.
Kish, you
We
remember
That'd be
Miss
dope.
Dumas, the gym teacher, that black lady? You know it's bad when
Miss
you
Dumbass.
you know it's bad when a teacher's like, no, let them fight. She wanted me to whoop her ass. So when a teacher don't like you to the point where they don't even want to break shit up, you know you're a terrible person and you earn that fate.
I would sure let y'all fight and then come back and like, what did we learn?
You got a bus driver like that.
Well,
Like,
Tone don't have to tell you his story because we joke all the time that Tone record is like 0-57.
It's not 0-57. I had a very aggressive mother who sometimes getting a whooping from her was more devastating than the fight itself. I'm going through therapy for that now.
Listen, my mom didn't care about shit as long as we didn't lose.
Nah, my mom cared.
Like we was fighting. We had a big ass group fight at Custer, and it all started because of ego, not mine, somebody
It's
else's.
always somebody got a big ego.
Because my first car, my mom, she got me the Lexus when I was in high school, and my guy was into it with these chicks. I'm like, bro, don't argue with no
Oh, you was
bitches. Get in the
flexing
car.
in high
We finna,
school.
so I was taking him home, and she jumps on the hood of my car, talking crazy to him. So I grabbed and I snatched her off my shit. Cause bitch, why is you jumping on my car? And this was the last day before Easter break. So this means this entire time that we've been out of school for Easter break, you come back and me snatching you off my car is still on your mind. And people was teasing her like, you let Tamika little ass snatch you up. So then at that point, she felt like she had something to prove, and that didn't go too well for her. But we got this whole big ass group fight, and I call my mom and I tell her like, look, we just got done fighting, blah 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 blah. And she like, y'all win? I was like, you know better. She was like, well, see y'all at home. And when we got home, she came in, she had pizzas and chicken and all kind of little shit. Like she didn't care as long as you ain't take no fucking L's. She did not care. My mama's watched me fight though.
Sounds pretty fucking twisted.
Yeah. Cause she knew that I didn't start shit. But if you fuck with me, I had a temper. But she wanted to whip the lady too.
And there it is.
No, because it was, you know how in some neighborhoods, some houses have like feuds.
Mhm.
Oh, so y'all was the Hatfields and McCoys.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So it was a thing. Like we was beefing with like the people across the street, and they had a cousin come up here from Mississippi to somewhere from fucking down south. And they thought that she was gonna be the one. And she got her shit.
So how is it
She
that
lost
you come
the
from
tooth.
out of town to visit family?
And when I tell
They gotta
you,
go back.
Wait,
Gotta
I got
go
a
back with a
reputation.
full
Like,
when I tell you,
you know,
that-
such and such coming up here
yeah,
before social media. And shit.
but when I
Right.
tell you they sent that motherfucker back on the bus bright and early, it's about 6 a.m. They hurried up and shipped their ass home. Like, down goes your hero, bitch. You know what you thought this was?
If they
I'm
out
telling you,
here,
this would be a great.
your
Netflix
moms and them was
series.
out there breeding you niggas to fight, and then every Sunday the neighborhood came together to watch. Y'all terrible human beings.
You should have been like. a boxer.
Keisha knew. She said, "Yeah, I used to get on her nerves. Sis was tired. She was somebody rocking your shit." Hey, Miss Dumas didn't give a fuck. She like shouldn't have been talking shit. She was not. Don't be coming in here trying to hide behind me talking all that shit because you think because you know people would do that. They'll wait. Then when they get in the classroom, they'll talk shit because they know the teacher not gonna let y'all fight.
Oh, she be like,
Don't do that shit with Miss Dumas.
And getting your ass whooped in front of an audience is crazy.
Live,
Especially if
in
you
front of
talking
a studio
shit.
audience.
All right.
Oh yeah, I whooped the bitch on the 19 bus stop, right on the 62 bus stop, right on the corner. And then it was that busy intersection too, Capitol and Atkinson, and it was bright and early in the morning, so everybody was on the flyers and shit going to school.
damn, that's every school intersection right there.
Yeah.
That in the 22.
Yeah, damn.
See, that's crazy.
I woke
Dude,
up.
that's like posted on Facebook right there on the street.
Right, dog, like,
I woke, yeah, and she lucky that this is pre-social media, because everybody would have had that footage. I woke up bright and early I orchestrated this ass whooping because she got me in trouble, got me suspended, and I was pending CO suspension. So that morning, I left that like the night before. I talked to my sister. I was like, "Look, you go leave out like you normally do. Nothing changed. Leave your bus pass. I'm gonna run downstairs like, Mom, me, she left her bus pass. Cause I know my mama ain't gonna want to drive. She not gonna want to drive her to school. So she could be like, well, hurry up, see if you can catch her and take it to her. That was my way of getting out the house to get to the bus stop. So sure as shit, I let her go, get her little lead. My sister fat, so I had to give her a minute to make it believable that she had made it to the bus stop.
Horrible.
So I go and I'm like, I'm at the top of the stairs waiting too. I'm like, counting this shit. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi. And I run down. I'm like, Mom. She like, what? I was like, me, she left her bus pass. She was like, well, hurry up. Go see if you can catch her. Just as planned. I was like, damn, I know my mama like a motherfucker. So I'm running up the street. I cut through the alley. Me, she waiting on me. I said, she out there? She was like, yep, she out there. She out there. Geeked the shit. And I walked up, tapped that bitch on the shit. And I ain't snickering. I tapped her on the shirt. I was like, you already know why I'm here.
You know what it is.
You already know why I'm here.
if a nigga walk up on me and be like, bro, you know what it is, fam?
You see
You
it.
just gotta put your hands up.
Hey, you said she the cousin that came and say, I need to come down there. But never come now. Yep, man. When I tell you, because I gave her a chance to square up, but I rocked her shit. And I was talking to people and shaking up with niggas on the bus stop while I had her on the ground and shit. I ain't getting no fuck. Like, pap. Oh, what's up, nigga? Like,
come over and watch you with this bitch ass.
That was like, dog, you is. And then, so by the time I said news travel fast, even pre-social media, because niggas was on the flyers. And they knew they was like, dog. Me just beat the dog shit out of Savannah. So by the time I get home, niggas, you know, everybody got the favorite teacher classroom and shit that let you use their phone. Phone going nuts. Everybody calling. Dog, I heard what you did. I ain't did shit. I didn't, because there wasn't no cell phone evidence back then. So when I finally did go back, I thought she was sweet. I had to Sydney, our assistant principal. Shout out to Dr. Armour, rest in peace to him. He died a couple years ago, but that was my dude. Oh, happy birthday!
Cool birthday.
He's a little adorable self. It was my birthday today. But yeah, I've had so many, and they always end up funny in some way or another. Cause like I've told y'all about my sister getting hit in the eye by the retarded chick. She actually just got shredded by an old person at work. She just posted about it. She was like, I do not come here to get busted my shit. It's fucking patience.
You gotta put your hands up, cuz.
I hate you.
See, I can't do like CNA, you know, and everything because it's like, bro, I'm not finna be in here slapboxing with Patty. Cause you got one time
with Mildred.
And you got one time to raise up. Well, I don't know. If they got hands like my granny, I'm gonna let them have that one.
Yeah, somebody being named Mildred is crazy.
Blanche now. You ain't got time for that.
Blanche.
The only person I knew named Mildred is Pooh grandma. But I
Ethel.
Huh?
Just thinking of old names.
You did.
My auntie name was Della.
Oh.
Ethel might got some box stuff.
You know what?
You disgust me.
Just think, Ethel was young one time, and she was at school, and her name was Ethel and shit. It wasn't even an old name back then.
But it is definitely.
Oh, no.
I mean,
Like,
even
I can't give birth to a kid in 2022 and name that motherfucker Leroy. I just couldn't do it.
I can't see a fucking kid being named Tamika in 2022.
Mm.
As ghetto as it is, I can't see people doing that.
I can see that.
Tamika?
Ain't nobody finna be named like Paula or like Pam.
Pam was still happy.
Tamika is definitely an 80s name. That's definitely an 80s name. Like, it was hot at that
It
time.
may not be Tamika, but it's going to be something.
Tamika.
Yeah,
and all the love tech names too was 80s. They start with
trend-
LA. Latasha,
The trend now is to just throw whatever first part of the daddy name into some shit.
a lot of people like to spell shit backwards.
Yeah.
Like Samaj.
Like I'm so sick of Nevaeh.
Yep.
What idiot was like, I wonder what heaven spelled backwards is.
Nevaeh.
They be thinking they so fucking clever.
Is that a way of saying that you're never going to get into heaven?
Yeah, because you know people like to name their kids after shit they can't afford.
A Porsche?
Or a Mercedes.
I remember a girl a girl I worked with, her name was Samaj. I was like, oh, that's an interesting name. Where'd your parents get the name from? My daddy named James. I'm like, damn, that was my first time ever hearing that shit. Like, you just ruined the whole
Every time I hear somebody named Samaj, I just think a lottery ticket. He kept saying, like, my name is Samaj. He said, man, nigga, your name James.
No, actually, it was Samaj. It wasn't even Samaj. It was Samaj. James.
It was hold on. Because while I was in Facebook jail, I be having a bookmark shit or a list that say
James
Alyssa?
James Sella.
Oh no.
Oh, poor girl. My nieces are Heaven and Nevaeh. So they're the same motherfucker?
Right. Pretty much.
Like crisscross.
I can't believe
They both named names
James
Chris.
Zella. What the fuck?
But her parents wanted a boy, so they didn't come up with another name, so they forced it.
Jim Sella.
I would never forget my parents.
Jamisela?
Yeah,
Is it Jamisela?
Josephine.
It must be Jamisela.
You was gonna be Josephine?
I was supposed to be Josephine
Josephine Baker.
because my dad his nickname was Joe.
That would have been hot though.
Hey, speaking of names, like
that was
going back
also
to
his
my auntie
girlfriend's
funeral,
name, so
I never
that's
knew her
not
middle
hot.
name
Right.
until now.
I think it's Lynn.
They put Linda. Mama said it's supposed to be Lynn, but it definitely said Linda. She said, I don't even think the kids. She was like, because all my life it was Lynn.
Right,
That was Linda.
because when my mom used to call her, she called her Patricia Lynn. So I was like, okay, that's
I was trying to give it
Yeah, but it said Patricia
Jamisela.
Linda.
James Ella.
Yo, if your kids don't know your middle name, fam.
That's horrible. That is horrible.
James Ella.
Where is that? Hey, did y'all see that video of them niggas on that podcast and dog got up and snuck dude?
You spit on him, then he snuck him.
Yeah,
Y'all be seeing everything.
but
Damn.
them punches was so like
Weak.
Niggas do anything for the internet.
Like Skibbity Paps wasn't papping.
Push the nigga away like.
Like
Pretty much.
if we are arguing and having a heated debate, once you stand up, all bets off. You're not even gonna get this close.
Like when the Migos were about to
Beat the shit out of Joe Budden. That's how it go.
If we having a conversation and it's heated and you stand up, I'm finna spear the fuck out of you.
Man.
I'm going full WWE
If
on your
see
shit.
you goring niggas, dog. I'm going home.
Hey, my homegirl,
to start up.
my homegirl Jenna, she's my homegirl Jenna speared a bitch in Marshall parking lot. I was so proud.
She did what?
She speared a bitch in Marshall parking lot.
Hey, if I see somebody fighting, all of a sudden they break out to a DDT, I'm going home.
Yep.
Cause you know niggas get to tussling, and all of a sudden they put somebody in the headlock.
Well, shit, you going home and he going home too.
It's fall.
But you know, he going to the upper room. You get
Boom.
DDT'd on the fucking pavement, explode your shit just like Ricky Steamboat.
That shoe trend been crazy.
Which
With
one?
people sending the
Oh,
monarchs
the
to their
mall,
kids.
the mall walkers.
I'm telling you.
Hey, there's some kids out there that likes them shoes.
But that's the thing, and I'm like, bro, I couldn't do that with Reed because Reed, like, she tried to get me to buy these chunky ass felines.
Dude, my youngest got
in
those
now.
because their dad got them for him. Because
Yeah,
I said,
'cause
hell no, I'm not
for
buying
some-
that shit.
Lily
And I
wanted
didn't.
these
I
big
didn't.
ass
I don't
moon
like
boots.
big ass shoes. I don't give a fuck what brand they are.
Yeah.
That's why, like, them what the fuck? Fuck the B shoes. That long ass. They just did the child porn shoe. The BDSM.
Balenciaga.
Yeah.
Mm.
Even with them, I don't give a fuck what name brand they are. Like, I
Right.
don't like chunky shoes.
I'm the
Them
same
shoes
way.
big
Look.
than a bitch.
Mm-hmm.
I had my time, okay? Back when they had the different color K-Swiss.
Right.
Hey, those is fire.
Mm-hmm.
I had some.
But
I
you
had
to
a
have
habit, like,
classics.
when I had, like, I would buy the same shoes over and over again. So I had so many pairs of, like, the navy blue ones and everything else. But I, no.
Can we bring back white on white K-Swiss?
And they was
Them
what, like
motherfuckers-
$68? And I was like, no,
Right.
I will not. I will do no such fucking thing.
I remember you can only get K-Swiss at one
These some
point.
ugly ass shoes Lily wanted.
Oh no.
Oh, I see a lot of girls. I think my daughter got some of those.
No.
Like, I'm not buying those.
Why not? Why
Damn shoe bigger than you.
she can't express her individuality?
You can do it a different way. You're an artist.
Damn.
Niggas don't be supporting their
Tone.
kids.
What up, though?
I know this
dream
is-
killer and shit.
Right.
I know
man.
this is late, but I really want you to play this video because I forgot about it. Well, it's not that I forgot. It wasn't originally supposed
glad
to
you
be
the
on the
producer.
show. I was supposed to just comment on it, but it's too funny to not put it on the show.
Yeah, you would stress me out. I'm glad I'm on this side of the production table.
Shut up.
You know what I'm saying?
What?
I
I'm
ain't
not
trying
buying
to,
her them shoes, Trey.
I ain't trying to be speared.
They're ugly.
Hey, buy her shoes. Dude.
How about you, the nigga who loves shoe shopping?
How much are they?
120.
One? No.
They know.
I just sent it to the group.
They 120.
120.
So y'all know how people go on like the court shows on TV. It is.
Hey, I fuck with
I don't
you.
even want to describe the video. I really just want y'all to fucking watch it. Tone is downloading it now. But when I tell you this shit had me laughing so long because what did that have to do with anything?
I fuck with paternity court. No, I'm just saying that's my shit. Paternity court, divorce court.
I just saved the video from paternity court today.
I need to get on the YouTube trend and watch the child support court shit that be going on. They got a court show for everything. They gave Steve Harvey a court show.
Did they?
Yeah, he just out here handing out fake verdicts and shit. Like, bro, you can't legally make me pay this nigga. You is not a judge. You a game show host. This ain't Family Feud, nigga.
Or is it?
And I still don't believe Judge Mathis is a real judge.
All right, Tone almost got it ready.
He just
Judge
don't-
Mathis is a alpha. Shout out to all my alpha brothers.
All he do is sit on TV and give
Founders
Okay.
Day, December 4th,
It's
1906.
Oh, you know what was
Just
crazy
like that.
about? You know what was crazy
Jay-Z.
about today?
Jay-Z's birthday.
Yeah, I ain't seen now one shout out the whole poster.
I seen a lot of them.
I've seen a lot of them.
See, your timeline is like dedicated to a bunch of bullshit. You know,
Oh,
you need to
yeah,
get,
my
you need to hop on,
timeline's
you need to hop on my algorithm over here.
I need good
Yeah,
algorithm.
You ain't got to get on ours because you know how to.
I saw some big titties on my timeline, so my timeline is where it needs to be.
Okay, well, stay there.
We invited
your
you in
business was
to
a
her
person.
home and let you have a spare room in her home. There would be no reason that I can think of that
Judith
you would
Scheinlin.
be so distrustful that you would take a picture of you handing her money.
Yeah, because she ruled the way she is. She gave her husband $65 out of the rent money.
It's not true, Your Honor.
And she sell drugs.
What the?
And she lost her kids. And she pregnant by a homeless man
Wow. Okay.
that comes through the window.
She had to laugh. She had to laugh too.
Is that her mom?
She had to laugh.
No, and this one of the niggas was in the comments
How
like,
Pregnant by a homeless nigga.
"Hey,
That came through the window.
that she obviously cheated on her husband with. Look, when I tell
Thinking
you,
about it wrong.
like
Bro,
niggas was
man
in the
from the
comments
Buffalo.
that was like, niggas was in the comments was like, you know what? That shit had to be true. Cause she couldn't even say nothing to it. All she could do was like, damn, wow, this motherfucker really putting my business out here. Like, it was like that look. I was like, damn. It was like she couldn't even argue with it.
Wait, she started really
But
low.
when I
She
tell
gave
you-
$65 from the rent money to her husband.
Not
And
true.
she went on.
She said, and she
My
said,
only problem.
and she sell drugs. I was like, God damn.
Hey, and
You
they
can't
said-
pay your
they
rent,
was,
but you
they
sell
was like
drugs?
Judge Judy messy too, cause she could have stopped her and she was getting all the tea.
Judge Judy.
Right, ain't you supposed to hold motherfuckers in contempt? You just can't let her go.
Hey, she prayed about
Cause any other time she'd be like, I don't care. That has nothing. Like she'll tell you to shut up, but she was getting all of that
I
shit.
felt like she kind of knew where she was going.
Hey,
like
but you-
after she was like, she sell drugs.
But right when you
Ooh.
thought you reached the pinnacle of
But
she
wait.
pregnant by a homeless person,
There's more.
he came through the window.
I would like to see her
Basically,
husband.
what she's saying is she's seen this shit happen.
Maybe she know the homeless man that's coming through the window.
It's possible.
How she know he homeless?
Maybe she put her up.
I was pregnant by the bro man from the fourth floor for real. Just in here making
That
some
shit.
sandwiches.
Court be messy for no damn reason.
Yeah, Judge Judy usually cut that shit off. She let that shit ride. I don't care. I don't care.
That day. She was definitely tired that day. She just let it
I
happen.
just don't.
That
I don't
shit
understand
wild.
how that shit's still on TV.
Y'all remember that one nigga with the mug shot with that big ass tree trunk neck?
He got
Yeah.
arrested again.
Yeah.
That's
I
really
saw
his
that.
neck.
Yeah.
I thought it was a Photoshop.
No, you got a triangle on that.
The funny part about it was
It's obtuse.
it was
Look at a
the headline
rhombus head is.
that they posted when they posted the story. Viral wide necked Florida man arrested again on aggravated stalking charges.
Viral wide.
That's exactly what it says. That's exactly what it says.
Why is he stalking people?
And how can you stalk somebody with a white ass neck though? That's the
Like,
problem.
how-
Like,
What you nigga?
we gonna see you coming.
Nigga.
That's how he leaned around the corner.
You don't even need to.
You're a Ram Man from He-Man.
Why is this?
Terrell, get your wide neck ass out my window, fam. Before I call the police.
You can't even close the window on this shit because it's just no.
There.
The fact that she took a photo of her exchange of money, that is pretty wild when you think about it.
So you just got a photo gallery every time you loan the motherfucker money?
That shit wow.
That's wild when you got to think about it out loud.
A nigga said, and she sell drugs.
And
And
she
she lost her kids.
And she
And
pregnant.
she pregnant by a homeless man that climbed through the window.
I hate old people because that's old. That is only something old black people do, fam.
When old black people be on the road, fam, just be prepared that everything coming out.
Everybody, like at the family reunion or the family gathering or the family funeral, you piss off the wrong person, they telling everything. Auntie Mary didn't like your ass anyway. That's why she was fucking your husband. Whoa. That nigga Dirk be over there all the time. That ain't even your kid. Just tell everything.
Said,
Like your
hell
cousin
no,
also
white
your
folks
brother.
worse.
Look.
White
cousin
cousin might
actually
be
your
worse.
What
Your
make you
aunt-
fuck your sister husband?
Your sister
though?
really
That's
your
just-
mama.
I got a question. Do white folks have cousins?
Yes.
Yes, they do.
They don't ever talk about the motherfuckers.
Because
they
they
only-
cousins ain't popping like black cousins.
They don't come to. You gotta remember, white folks when they get married, they completely leave their family
I never hear
unless you got that one bum ass brother.
We like our cousins like siblings in this bitch, and their cousins like distant relatives. Like it's crazy.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Oh my goodness.
You missed a good dash.
Fuck.
Their cousins are usually
No,
just
I
friends
forgot
of
to
the family.
cancel my free trial. They charged me.
Of what free of what?
Audible.
They come for you. Audible and Apple don't give no fuck what day and time.
He said, that's why I sucked your friend's dick, Jonathan. Then I kissed you when I came home.
Jonathan. The whole name.
Aziza commented tonight. He said, if you don't claim him, make it easier for him to marry him.
Oh, shit. Well, on that note, we've come to the end of this episode. Thank everybody who's been in the comments. I thank all those who listen. Make sure you check us out on all streaming platforms. That's
That's
Spreaker,
definitely
Spotify,
at the top of the
iHeartRadio.
category.
Make sure you check the replay on Mondays at 10 p.m. on both
10
YouTube.
a.m.
10 a.m. Shit, the way I've been moving lately, it might be 10 p.m.
Or not at all, because we apologize that last week's episode
I
wasn't put up until today.
I was getting there. I want to apologize. I've had a hectic week, so 97% of the shows on TDR did not get posted this past week. I gotta get used to this new schedule. I don't work from home no more, so
sorry.
Yeah, sorry to hear that.
Yeah. Working from home. I gotta get my car fixed tomorrow.
So I gotta
working from home.
I gotta get back on an editing schedule.
You gonna be in the alley with the alley mechanic?
Hey, them niggas get the shit done.
That's what I'm asking Tommy.
I need one. My heat ain't working. I need one.
Oh yeah, you need to get that fixed ASAP, my guy.
I've been trying.
Because it's only gonna get colder.
Or are you gonna ride around with a space heater plugged into the cigarette lighter?
Tried that.
You be out here in the goose down bubble.
Didn't work.
Yeah, it ain't work. I mean, I tried to do that because the shit is really hard to get to. It's not even like a really easy like fix for myself. And I did it the last time it was warm. I tried.
Gotta take it to the shop, my guy.
I thought they had some kind of trick. Is it no? I gotta do the same thing. Like, oh, you do this shit, dude. Do that shit. Do that shit.
Go ahead and buy you a triple fat goose.
White people do be marrying their cousins.
And
for
real,
movie was I was just watching The Wolf of Wall Street.
Yeah, the one with
is it
Leo in it?
Yeah, Leo and whatever the dude
from doing cocaine out that bitch butt.
That's a real popular category on the Pornhub too.
What's that?
Stepsisters.
Yeah,
step family.
Like it'd be all over like the homepage. I'd be like,
it'd be fake though.
I mean, it does.
Right, because it'd be like the same video with 7 different copies.
Right.
Yeah, then one of them get labeled step something.
Right.
But
Fuck
occasionally there's
while my
I'm like, I just saw you on the third page and it said boss and secretary. Now you a stepdaddy. What the fuck is going on here?
Terrible.
Hey, if anybody in the comments is interested, Hoecially Awkward Cast is going to see Cocaine Bear as a group, and I'm not taking up on this.
I'm here.
I didn't believe you said that shit. I'm not seeing this bullshit.
No, fuck that.
No, we going to.
I'm getting zooted too. Like I mean, that motherfucker.
Hey, that motherfucking gas is star studded too.
You telling me?
Yo, Ray Leona.
I know.
Yo, hear me out though. First of all, we do for a new horror series, okay? Because most of these niggas is retiring right now.
They said it's based off a true story.
It is. We all know that. But just to find out that there's a coked up bear out here fucking up white people, I'm here for it.
Hey, I want to see the dude that's on there from the IKEA TikToks.
O'Shea Jackson's in this movie too.
O'Shea Jackson Jr.
He's a bigot.
He got fat.
Who's a bigot?
Bigot.
Oh.
Yeah, you got
called him a bigot fan.
Well, that's a bigot.
Yeah, Cocaine Bear gonna be crazy. I'd rather see Cocaine Bear than Transformers Beast Wars.
I don't know.
You know what's crazy? Like
I don't even care if the CGI for this is bad. It's the fact that a bear on coke out here wilding like he's Scarface.
I was at home like, hey, they should get rid of Mark Wahlberg in these fucking Transformer movies. Lo and behold, they did. And now I'm sad that he's not gonna be in this.
I like Mark Wahlberg.
Technically, Beast Wars can be a whole nother thing if it wants to. It was anyway. Cocaine Bear.
Optimus Prime really a bitch ass nigga.
That is the most motivational person in the world.
But he don't really do shit though. Like
he's the leader.
He get beat up for like the first half of the fight. And then he let Bumblebee come in and do all the heavy lifting.
I'm always telling her the fan of the villains.
You going based off the movie. You went based off the actual lore. Prime come through and shut shit down.
Prime came. His name reigns supreme.
For the sake of the joke, I'm talking about the movies that I watch.
I'm just saying you're not for the disrespect Optimus. That's all I'm saying.
Hey, when he got out in the cartoon, that shit was sad in the bitch.
Hey, but he came through like a gangster though.
He did. He didn't come through like Incredible Hulk.
No, he came through. He rolled in niggas, clipped a couple of niggas with the truck, popped in Transformer mode, and just started dumping on niggas in the air.
Hey, Marvel need to bring back and redeem the Hulk.
No, that's how.
They need to redeem. No, I need to see some other shit.
Universal said, "Fuck you, Marvel."
No.
Hey, Dina said, how many non-flavored Americans will be in the theater off just as much cocaine as the bear?
That is a great question.
Tune in.
Yeah,
it's a great question.
Hoecially Awkward after we watch this motherfucker.
We'll be there February 24th.
Shit, depending on what's going on, I might live stream it.
Oh, we about to be turned off.
No, you
Right.
ain't gonna see cocaine, but you're not gonna see it, but you're gonna see our reactions.
We're gonna be like that old like MTV show with the little heads. The silhouette
Mr.
shit.
Steer,
Yeah,
Mr.
Mr.
2000.
Yeah.
That was the shit.
That shit was funny.
Watching old ass movies,
Right,
just talking.
critiquing and shit.
That was the shit.
That was a great show.
Yeah,
It was before its time.
It was.
Yeah, it really was.
It was. Cause that could be all over YouTube right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they do.
I was this nigga on YouTube that just review shit.
There you go.
Or Senate.
Cinema Sins be hilarious.
Cause they be finding some of the most pettiest
Hey,
shit
'cause
to
then you
complain
watch,
about.
Like we watched the movie like that way, you like, that was a fucked up part.
Yeah, that's how you start.
Why was that there?
They can ruin your favorite movie.
Trust me, they ruined tons of Marvel movies.
They ruin your favorite movie because they find the logic. The fact that the very first sin is always because Comcast pops up. It was like Comcast. First sin, out the door. Narration. Credits.
Yeah, y'all
So
gotta watch Cocaine Bear, man.
So one, in the theater that sits 150 people, how many are on coke? Go.
85.
100.
How many people with it?
150.
101.
Thanks,
Dog, your answer just made me think about the prices, right?
Prices
Yeah, that's what we got.
That's exactly why he did that.
99 cents. I'm like, bro, what?
$1.
$1.
It's a fucking treadmill. What do you mean
$101?
$1?
Hey,
Because they think that everybody else is overbid.
So
Yeah, so if
I
you
gotta do
overbid, you get disqualified. So if you bet $1.
That motherfucker won a many niggas, huh? They got
Yeah, many niggas done won off of $1.
$1. Everybody start cheering.
It'd be crazy though, because they be looking in the crowd for confirmation. Like,
Motherfuckers don't know how much shit costs.
Right.
Like, dog.
y'all, like when they be like,
Niggas have
it's a
never
bag
bought
of cat
nothing.
litter. He was like $17.50. I'm like, that's clearly a $5 bag, my nigga. Where you get $17.50?
Depends on where you get your cat litter from, my nigga.
Nigga, yeah, man. Maybe I should go to Pato. Look, I hit at Pato so good.
Is that to come after the L you took?
Like, yeah, absolutely.
Is this a new one?
Yeah,
It's
that's
tiny.
not a 14.
It's like a 13 or 12.
13 mini.
Where's your case?
She just got
I
it
just got
today.
it.
Oh, they didn't get one out the store.
Pink sheen.
Oh, you didn't hear me? I said I need order one off Amazon ASAP.
Yeah,
They
it's
overnight shit.
right. It's only like $5 for a case for that.
I still got an 8.
Nah, I need a quality case. I drop shit too much.
They a lot more durable than they used to be.
Can't risk it because ain't no Apple Care on it. I bought it off somebody.
Hashtag nigga, you clumsy.
Man, niggas who just out here thugging in life without phone cases. I don't understand it.
Yeah.
Saw a motherfucker pull his phone, I ain't got no case. I'm like, you dropped that motherfucker. It's kaputs.
It's a whole situation.
We'll add that to the white vocabulary dictionary, Tom.
We need a can.
Kaputs.
A white vocabulary can.
With tomfoolery.
Shout out to everybody that used the Lensa app. I'm too cheap.
Hey, Linsa was fired this week.
Yeah.
Send your picture to Kayla. She do it.
Tommy looked like M'Baku. And
Hey.
You did one time? Oh, you did do one.
Yeah,
You look like you got the most fierest like album that never came out.
Then Tone looked like a member of Tribe, not Tribe, but De La Soul.
You know,
Yeah.
he's about to
He
kind of
definitely
kick
looked
it.
like
Yes, she can.
he was battling Dave Hollister.
It's so funny running into you.
Remember how Martin and Casey was on stage?
Oh,
Ooh, yeah.
Yo, what Monte did, he like the fat hibachi ninja.
Dog, Monte looked at like the live action version of Kung Fu Panda.
That
sorry.
shit had me crying.
I'm sorry.
This is what you do with your free time at work,
That nigga
bro?
looked at like the Buddha statue itself.
So before we like actually get out of here,
If we ever leave.
I am currently without a wallet.
How
Right?
you lose your wallet?
I didn't lose it.
You destroyed it.
So date night last night with Bay That's Not Bay, right?
Say no more.
Nope, this lit. So date night last night, and everything was smooth. And then y'all know this nigga bipolar. So I'm sending you plenty shit. But this nigga flip out, and I'm like, bro, I'm not.
What
finna
did you
deal with
flip
this.
out for this time?
Don't matter because it was short lived. But I took him home. You know how niggas, bitches do. Let me out right here.
Bet.
So then shut the fuck up. I turned the music on him. Took him home. Called me right back. The door unlocked. I was like, because I already knew you was finna. I already know how this works. Bro, I'm not finna fight with you. I'm not finna. Well, what's wrong? I'm not finna. Nigga, I'm finna go gamble. Finna go to fucking pot of water me.
Nigga, your shit.
Right. He was like, well, bring your cameras. We can do a test run. Because remember, I told you he was thinking about. That was probably some of the best shit I've recorded.
I hate both of y'all.
Because
It's
it was
so funny running into you.
like
y'all be making love on the camera and shit.
listen, like that shit was dope.
Each other.
That shit was dope. And I was so amazed at it because it's like
anyway.
and it wasn't even on some A game shit. Like both of us, like it was just we were just kind of seeing, you know, how it would turn
Eye
out.
contact.
So now that I know,
Over.
Yeah, why don't you have a wallet?
because I left it there, and dog got to drive for like 13 hours.
So you're gonna be without a wallet for a minute.
Well, that's not no, that's not the story. Remember when he left his wallet in the hotel, and I didn't tell him, and then I, you know, bribed him to get it back. So I'm freaking out, thinking that I left my wallet in Walgreens, and he watching me freak out, and I'm like, did I leave it there? Like, you know, and I'm not even thinking about it. He like, dingus. He was like, I looked in the bathroom, I looked in the kitchen, I looked in the couches, it's not here. Then all of a sudden, this nigga called. He like, yeah. So remember when I was like, you yellow motherfucker.
I forget. Yellow and short. That's job be
So yeah, he got me back.
Yeah,
but it didn't go as planned. See, with him, he was able to get it back right away. He was supposed to only go to work for like a couple hours because he usually don't work on Sundays. He was only supposed to go for a couple hours, but then when they got there, like, oh yeah, we need you to do these runs to such and such, so we need you to do a full. So now I'm stuck without a fucking wallet.
You got Apple Pay.
So
You
I didn't set up my
looking
cards.
good as hell.
Oh, well, yeah. So certain stuff, I'm fine with digital, but I just thought that was funny. That dog really held a grudge and got me back.
He was holding that one.
Yeah, but now he's talking about some. Remember, you told me I had to do something to get it back. I was like, no, nigga. I said I had to suck dick to get it back. So yeah.
Oh boy.
Okay, we can leave now.
Billie Eilish.
All right. Tune in next week because.
Oh, you gotta let them know when to tune in. Oh, it just popped in my head.
I was finna say you the one that did the whole and catch the live on Mondays and on all your streaming platforms, but you didn't even tell them. Okay, so
you cut me off to say niggas ain't your show.
So, as you know, December is very, very busy on Sundays this month. So on the 18th, we, along with probably mostly everybody else in the city, will be at the Ugly Sweater Party 6. So we will not be recording on the 18th. And then next Sunday is Christmas, the 25th, and then the next Sunday after that is New Year's Eve. So instead of just, you know, depriving y'all of my greatness, we are going to be recording on Saturday nights at 8:30 for just the next 3 shows. Wait, are we doing it next week too?
Might as well. Just get them all used to it.
Yeah. So, catch us on Saturdays for the next couple of weeks. It's not lasting. It's only for the rest of December. So, and then we'll go back to our regular scheduled programming.
Our regular scheduled whoring.
Absolutely.
Her
in
regular
January.
scheduled
So,
whoring.
until next time on Saturday, we got a hoe.